It's DTC Sports. I'm Jeff Barnes, and this afternoon we are in Gordonsville for the Tri-County Youth Championship Games. Earlier today, they had the consolation games, and we will pass those along as the game goes on. As the consolation game between Trousdale and also Watertown are wrapping up, the Flag Football Championships will be coming up soon. Tonight, or this afternoon, the Flag Championship between Trousdale and Gordonsville. After that, we're going to have the Junior Championship between Gordonsville and Carthage, and our Senior Championship will have Carthage taking on Gordonsville. Flag football all this afternoon. We are here at Gordonsville High School. We've got action coming up. Keep it right here. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
Rural Tennesseans deserve the same gigabit fiber internet speeds that the world's greatest cities have. If you want blazing fast internet in your neighborhood, go to dtcfiber.net. With just one visit to dtcfiber.net, you can show your interest in DTC Fiber, track our progress near you, and even invite neighbors to sign up.
Join us on a revolution to download faster and stream better. Learn more at dtcfiber.net.
We're back at Gordonsville as we get ready now for the Flag Football Championship game. And our first of three contests that we have on this Saturday. We've got Trousdale taking on Gordonsville. And on the Trousdale is the visitor, Gordonsville the home team. Earlier today earlier this morning in the consolation game and the flag game, Carthage defeated Watertown by a score of 19-7. So it's Gordonsville going on offense first. I think Trousdale won the toss. They're going to take the ball in the second half. There's the pitch to the 35 and stepping out of bounds. Actually, as a matter of fact, the flag was pulled for maybe about a yard gain. They'll probably give him about a yard. And it's going to be second down and just a little under 10 yards. Luke George is your quarterback. The pitch went to Preston. And Preston for maybe about a yard, and that's about it. It's going to be second down at about 9. Ball marked just outside the 39-yard line. George, your quarterback. George looking for the handoff. He'll give it. And the flag pulled back at the 43. Good job there by Dillahay. So no gain on the play. As once again the ball went to Preston.
It'll be 3rd and 10.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Gordonsville Tigers. George staying in the shotgun. Once again, it is 3rd down and 10 from the 40. George going to keep it. He'll pitch it. 35, and the flag pull back at the 35-yard line. So that was Wright taking the pitch. And he picks up 5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5. Obviously in flag, you go for it. So 4th down and 5, got to get to the 30 to keep the possession going. George with a nice option play. Pitch went right to Wright. Or I should say Wilson on the play. Here's George, 35, cutting it back, gets to the 30, still on his feet, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he will go all the way for the score.
Touchdown Flag Tigers.
So George, a 35-yard run for the touchdown, and Watertown gets on the board first. And they'll line it up to go for the 2-point conversion. So on 4th down and 5, George keeps it himself. Eludes a lot of players. They could not get the flag. And George takes it all the way 35 yards for the score. Now they'll go for 2. George lining up shotgun. George going to run the option, pitch, and the conversion is no good. Pitch went to Preston, and it did not, and he was not able to get the 2-point conversion. So your score with 5:36 to go here in the first quarter, it is 6-0 in favor of Watertown. You're watching Youth Championship Football on DTC Sports.
You've made a smart choice. DTC Communications. Everything you need to stay in touch is in your hands. Like a selection of home phone calling plans that fit your family's needs. With available cool calling features, plus the convenience and reliability you expect from your home phone. And all our services are backed by a tech-savvy local team of customer service professionals. Learn more about current offers and our latest products. Visit dtccom.net today.
Back at Gordonsville, now Trousdale going on offense for the first time. As some of the coaches fixes the flags. Sleeper, your quarterback. Sleeper's going to hand it off. That is his brother. That is Carter Sleeper. And the flag was pulled at the 38-yard line. So Carter Sleeper with a 2-yard gain. That brings up second down and about 8. Sleeper going to hand it off to Dunn. Dunn had a little problem getting it, still on her feet. 35, and the flag pulled at the 34. That is S.J. Dunn. And Dunn picks up, looks like 4 on the play. That's going to bring up third down and 4 at the 34. Once again, Chance Sleeper, your quarterback. Chance is going to keep it. Chance has his flag pulled at the 32. So Chance. So Chance picks up a couple. And it's going to bring a fourth down and about 2. A moment ago, Watertown had 4th and 5 and was able to score from the 35-yard line. So we'll see what Trousdale's got on 4th down. Only need 2 yards to keep their possession going. Chance Sleeper. Fakes, keeps it. They've got a first down. He's still on his feet, but the flag was pulled at the 25. They'll mark him at the 24, give Chance 8 yards, and keep the possession going at the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Trousdale County. Chance going to hand it off to Dunn. Dunn cuts back, and the flag pulled at about the 24, so no gain for Dunn on the play. Sawyer West on the grab, and it's 2nd down and 10. Ball marked at the 24-yard line as we come to 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The flag football championship game between Trousdale and Gordonsville. There's a fake handoff, keeper, 20, cutting back, and flag pulled at about the 18-yard line. And it's enough for a first down, as Chance will get 6 on the play. Actually, correction there, it's not a first down. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3. So they'll give Chance 7 on the play. So 3rd down and 3, ball marked at the 18-yard line. Clock at 2:20. Gordonsville scored on their opening possession, and they lead it 6-0.
At the 18-yard line.
So Trousdale Needs 3 yards to keep their possession going. Chance sleeper in the shotgun. Chance will keep it. He's got the first down. 15, 10, flag pulled at about the 8-yard line.
Chance Sleeper carrying the football for the first down. Tackle shot by Dylan Provo.
So it's a gain of 10 on the play.
It's going to be first and goal.
It'll be first and goal at the 8-yard line. Chance Sleeper, your quarterback, 4 carries, 27 yards on this first drive. First and goal, Chance back in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Dunn. Dunn lost it, and it's going to be picked up by Gordonsville. So a recovery by the Tigers. But in flag football, it is turned into actually a loss back at the 10-yard line. So it's a loss of 2. And unfortunately for Dunn, that'll be credited to her. And it's going to be second down and goal from the 10-yard line. Under a minute to go in the first. Unless Trousdale scores, this could be the last play of the first quarter. Now they'll go to the spread. Empty backfield for Chance in the shotgun. Chance, he'll throw it out to Dunn. Dunn catches 10, 5. Dunn. Did she step out of bounds? They're going to say. So Dunn steps out of bounds at the 3. It's going to be a 7-yard gain for Dunn. And it's going to be third down and goal. Clock still running. We'll see if they're going to get one more play off before this quarter ends. 10 seconds, they come to the line. Chance is going to go under center. 5 seconds, Chance keeps it. Chance runs. He is in the end zone for a touchdown. So with 0.3 of a second to go in the first quarter, Trousdale is on the board thanks to a Chance sleeper. 3-yard touchdown. That ties the score. And now Trousdale will go for 2.
Yellow Jackets attempt the point after.
They attempt the point after, and Chance does not get in. So your score with 0.3 of a second to go in the first quarter. It's all tied up at 6 between Trousdale and Gordonsville.
At the end of the first quarter.
They will say that that is the end of the first quarter. So at the end of 1, it's Trousdale 6, Gordonsville 6. We'll come back in a moment. This is Youth Championship Football on DTC Sports.
With the whole family online these days, speed matters. Good thing DTC has the internet speed it takes to keep everyone happy. In the den with a tablet, streaming a movie in HD, on the home office computer, and using Wi-Fi on a smartphone instead of using up your data plan. It can all happen at once with no waiting. Speed matters. Call or visit any DTC office to upgrade your internet speed today.
We're back at Gordonsville. Each team with a possession in the first quarter. Each team has scored. We start the second quarter all tied up at 6. Now Gordonsville will go on offense. George pitches, and it's knocked away, and they're going to rule that incomplete.
Maybe a pickup of 1.
I guess they're going to say that it is a. They did cross the line of scrimmage, and I think that they're not going to give George that pitch because it was behind the line of scrimmage. So the play stops there. So just a 1-yard gain for Gordonsville, as George is credited with a 1-yard gain. It's going to be second down and 9. George will stay in the shotgun. He's got Preston behind him. They'll go 2 receivers near side. George is going to keep it. George still on his feet and Flag pulled at the 35. So George will pick up 4 on the play, and that'll bring up third down and about 5 at around the 35. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Game tied at 6 here in this flag football championship game. Earlier, Carthage got third place by defeating Watertown 19-7. Third down and 5. Shotgun for George. Preston sent up to his right. This could be an option to the near side. Now they'll take it the other way. Preston, and the flag pulled back at the 39-yard line. It is a loss of 4 on the play. So Carter Sleeper pulls the flag back at the 39, so that's going to make things a little different, or a little difficult now for Gordonsville. It's 4th down and 9 as they go all the way back to the 39. Trousdale trying to hold here, get the ball back. Once again, game tied at 6. Each team has scored on a possession. George in the shotgun on 4th down and 9. They scored a touchdown on 4th and 5 on their first possession. George, he'll keep it. George cuts back, makes a move, 35. Ball is on the field, and it stops right there at the 34. So George is only able to get 5 of the 9. And he ran into his own man, and that forced the turnover. And so now it's a turnover on downs. Give the ball back to Trousdale as they will go back to the 40-yard line. Trousdale will go on offense as the defense is able to hold. Chance Leaper on that first drive, he got 5 carries, 30 yards. He also threw 7 yards passing to Dunn. The other 2 yards, or you had 2 yards picked up by Dunn. Also, Carter Sleeper picked up 2 yards. So 1st and 10 at the 40. Got a man in motion. Chance will give it to the man in motion. And the flag pulled back at about the 42-yard line. That was Payne, your ball carrier. Colin Payne will stop for no gain. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here in this flag football championship game, the first of 3 games on our schedule. Our junior championship to follow, and then our senior championship to wrap it up. Fakes, Sleeper, keeps it, and he is stopped at about the 38-yard line. So Chance picks up 2 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 8.
It'll be 3rd down and about 8 yards to go.
So the referee, I didn't know if a penalty would be thrown because they did not reach for the flag, and it was a tackle. So it's 3rd down and 8 from the 38-yard line. Man in motion. He'll get it. Cuts back, 35, and flag is pulled. But they pull the flag back at the 35. So Sleeper gets only 3. It's going to be 4th and 5 at the 35. Clock running as we approach 3.5 to go in the first half. Gordonsville was stopped on their second possession. On downs, Gordonsville trying to repay the favor to Trousdale. 4th and 5 from the 35. Sleeper in the quarterback. Dunn will come back and line up left. Man goes in motion. Now 2 in motion. Sleeper, 35. Cuts back. He's got a first down, I think. Lost a flag back at the 33, but nobody had pulled it. I think it just came out, but it's going to be Presley getting to the 27-yard line, and that is good for 8 yards. And Trousdale keeps the possession going. It is 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
At about the 27-yard line.
Approaching 2:20 to go in the first half. Trousdale will come to the line. And now, looks like Chance will go under center, gives it to Dunn. Dunn, 25, goes out of bounds at about the 22 as her flag was pulled. So Dunn will pick up 5 on the play. To the 22, it'll be 2nd down and about 5. 1:40 and counting to go in the first half. Trousdale trying to gain an advantage by halftime. They were able to keep the ball for a little over 5.5 minutes on their drive, on their first drive. Chance throws it out in the flat. It's caught. 20, cuts back, flag pulled, and he looks like he's short of the first down.
And coming over to make the stop was Jackson Walton.
Carter Sleeper was the one that made the catch. It's a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and a yard from the 18-yard line. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Chance Sleeper once again, shotgun. Chance, he's got a first down. Flag pulled as they will mark it at about the 13. And a timeout is called with 22 seconds to go here in the first half. It's a gain of 5 for Sleeper. And a first down at the 13-yard line. 22 seconds to go here in the first half. Game tied at 6 here in this flag football championship game between Trousdale and Gordonsville as we are here at Gordonsville High School. Trousdale comes to the line. Dunn and Carter Sleeper go to the left side. Chance Sleeper, your quarterback. Chance looking and throws, and it's incomplete. We have a flag back at the 16-yard line, and this is the first penalty flag of the game. Illegal procedure was called against Gordonsville. So that's going to make it an automatic first down. So that moves it to the 9. So it's 1st and goal at the 9, 13.4 to go in the first half. Let's see if Trousdale can take advantage and get in the end zone just before the half ends. Ball marked at the 8. Coaches instructing their players for possibly one last chance to try and get in the end zone before halftime. Trousdale at the line. Chance Sleeper, your quarterback. Man in motion. Going to throw toward the end zone, and it's incomplete. We've got another penalty flag, and another procedure is against Gordonsville. So that's going to make it close to a first down. So it will be a first down. It is 1st and goal. 7.7 to go in the first half. So 2 procedure penalties has moved the ball closer. This might be the last play of the first half. Obviously, maybe going to be expecting a pass, but Sleeper has got speed. He'll go under center. 7.7 to go in the first half. It's a keeper. Sleeper, he'll run, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown.
Number 7, Chance Sleeper.
So Chance Sleeper with another 3-yard touchdown. And that gives Trousdale the lead at 12-6 once again with 4 seconds to go in the first half. And Trousdale will go for 2. So each team has had 2 possessions in the first half. Gordonsville scored on their first. They were stopped on downs on their second. Trousdale scored at the end of the first quarter on a Chance Sleeper 3-yard run, and now another Chance Sleeper 3-yard run that comes with 4 seconds. Sleeper lost it, and the flag is pulled. And so the 2-point conversion is no good. So your new score is now Trousdale 12 and Gordonsville 6. There's 4 seconds to go here before halftime, and Gordonsville will get the ball for possibly 1 play. So maybe a chance for a pass play. But we will see. We'll see what Gordonsville will dial up here. Once again, 4 seconds to go here in the first half. Trousdale has taken the lead by a score of 12-6. Little overcast. So far, no rain. Not expecting any rain today. George is in the shotgun. 4 seconds to go. George fakes the reverse. Running. And the flag is pulled at the 36. George will get 4, and that will end the first half. We have reached halftime here at Gordonsville High School. We'll come back with halftime stats in just a moment. You're watching Youth Football Championship on DTC Sports.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your DTC TV package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with DTC TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit DTC to learn more.
Back at Gordonsville for the Flag Football Championship. We are at halftime. It is Trousdale leading 12-6 over Gordonsville. Each team has had 2 possessions in the first half. Trousdale has been able to score on both. Gordonsville has scored on 1 and on downs on their second. Take a look at the scoring. George, a 35-yard touchdown run. 2-point try was no good. That came with 5:36 to go in the first. Trousdale led 6-0. And then at the end of the first quarter, Chance Leeper, a 3-yard touchdown run, tied the game up at 6. The only points in the second quarter came with 4 seconds to go. Chance Leeper, another 3-yard touchdown run. Both tries, they had the 2-point conversion that was no good. 12-6 your score at the half. Only penalties in the game. Gordonsville 2 for 10. Take a look at Trousdale's rushing numbers. Dunn has 4 carries for 7 yards. You have Carter Sleeper, 1 carry for 2. Payne, 1 carry for none. Chance Sleeper has 9 for 48. Total rushing yards, 57 for Trousdale. Chance is 2 for 2 passing for 11 yards. Dunn has a catch for 7. Carter Sleeper has a catch for 4. Total offense for Trousdale was 68. For Gordonsville in the rushing department, Preston, he has 3 carries minus 3. Wilson has 1 carry for 5, and George has 5 carries for 49, 35 of them coming on a touchdown. Total rushing yards was 51. No passes for George, and so 51 yards total offense for Gordonsville. Close on those, and it's close on the scoreboard. It's 12-6 here at the half. We'll come back with the second half in just a moment. You're watching Youth Championship Sports on DTC Sports.
Even if you're not a gadget person, DTC TV with an HD DVR can change the way you watch TV.
I'm amazed how easy it is to use.
Our handy guide makes it simple to find, record, and play shows on your schedule.
Now I watch what I want, when I want, and never miss my favorite shows.
Contact DTC to learn more about how an HD DVR gives you more value from your TV service.
Back at Gordonsville as we get ready to start the second half of the Flag Football Championship game between Trousdale and Gordonsville. Trousdale leading at halftime by a score of 12-6. Each team had the ball twice in the first half. Trousdale scored twice. They scored at the end of the first quarter on a chance sleeper 3-yard touchdown. They scored again with 4 seconds to go in the first half on, once again, another chance sleeper 3-yard touchdown. Gordonsville's score came with 5:36 to go in the first half. They scored on their fourth play. It was 4th down and 5. And it was George with a 35-yard touchdown run. Gordonsville went up 6-0, but now it's 12-6. And a great job there by, I think that was Camden Wilson was able to get chance before he could get it was going to be a halfback pass to his brother Carter, but the flag was pulled. So the play stops, and it's 2nd down and 10. Trousdale getting the ball to start the second half. They won the toss, and he elected to take the ball to start the second half, and that is what they're doing right now. 2nd down and 10. Trousdale on offense leading 12-6. Gordonsville trying to hold Trousdale. Chance Leaper in the quarterback position. His brother Carter will take off. Chance will keep it. And flag pulled at the 39. That was Plumley with the flagpole. And it's going to be a 1-yard gain for Chance Leaper. It'll be 3rd down and 9. As we said, Gordonsville trying to hold Trousdale, hold them on downs and get the ball back. They trail by 1 possession. They have been stopped on downs once for Gordonsville. Trousdale has had the ball twice. They have scored. This is their 3rd possession of the game and the first to start the second half. So here they go, 3rd down and 9 from the 39-yard line. Dunn will stay left side. Chance Leaper takes it, goes left. Ball's knocked away. It goes on the field, and a great play there. I think that was Preston. Got the strip, and the ball goes back to the 40. It'll be 4th down and 10. So Sleeper loses a yard on that play. It is 4th and 10. They've got to get to the 30 to keep it going. Gordonsville trying to make a big play and get the ball back and possibly go down and score. So it's 4th down. Chance Leaper. Got a man in motion. Hands it off, cuts it back, 35. Cannot get him, and he is going to go all the way, 15, 10, 5. That is Carter Sleeper taking it for a touchdown. So Carter Sleeper with a 40-yard touchdown. So Carter Sleeper with a 40-yard touchdown run to start this second half, and with 4:57 to go in the third, Trousdale has increased their lead now. It is now 18-6 with the two-point conversion coming. So that possession took 3 minutes and 3 seconds off the clock. And now a two-point play coming up for Trousdale for a chance to increase their lead to 14. Chance Sleeper comes back. He'll throw it toward the end zone. It'll be short, incomplete. So with 4:57 to go in the third quarter, your score now is Trousdale 18, Gordonsville 6. Back in a moment. This is Youth Football Championship action on DTC Sports.
You know that DTC provides great products and services to your home, and you can get the same great value for your business with DTC Business Solutions. Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world, we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price. And we do it all with uncompromising service. Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call DTC Business Solutions today.
Back at Gordonsville, now Gordonsville with their first possession of the second half. They now trail 18-6. Trousdale has reeled off 18 consecutive. George takes off and run. Flag pulled back at about the 43. It's going to be no gain on the play, and it's going to stay second down at about 10. George has not attempted a pass in the game. I'm not sure if they're going to maybe try that right now, but it's second down and 10. But you've had both of the sleeper guys have been getting through and has been making plays. George will stay in the shotgun. Preston is to his left. George cuts back. 35. Flag pulled at about the 34. George will get 6. Make that 7 on the play. Dillahay pulls the flag, brings down third down in about 3 from the 33-yard line. Clock running with 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. Big possession now for Gordonsville. They have to score on this one. Now you've got Preston set up right of George. Third down and about 3. Fakes, keeper for George. George cuts back. He will fall back. They pulled the flag back at the 33. That was Carter Sleeper. So no gain on the play. And it's going to be fourth down and 3. So this is a big conversion coming up for Gordonsville. As we said, Trousdale has scored 18 consecutive points after Gordonsville jumped out 6-0. It's now 18-6, clock running. We're at 2:40 to go in the third. Fourth down and 3 at the 33. George will stay in the shotgun. Now Preston will go left. George gonna run, and the flag is pulled back at the 38. They try to pass, but the flag has already been pulled, and the touchdown will not count. So they got a touchdown out of it, but the flag was pulled before the pass, and so it is a turnover on downs, and it's going to be Trousdale's ball. They had a good play set up, but Sleeper came in and pulled the flag before the pass. So it's now Trousdale going back on offense, leading by a score of 18-6. So now Trousdale now with a chance to really take a huge lead. Sleeper shotgun. Sleeper hands it to Dunn. Dunn at the 38 now goes stepping out of bounds. They're going to give Dunn 3 on the play.
S.J. Dunn, the ball carrier.
So S.J. Dunn will get to the 37-yard line. It brings up second down and about 7.
Every second down 7.
Clock running with 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. Make a change on the play. Now Sleeper. Sleeper keeps. 35. Flag pulled at the 33. So Sleeper with a 4-yard gain. Brings up third down and about 3. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Could be the last play of the third quarter. They come to the line, and Sleeper's going to go under center. Sleeper keeps it. First down, 30, 25. Flag, 15, or he stepped out of bounds at the 17. We've got a flag back at the 20, and it's going to be a hold against Trousdale. Stopping the clock with 22 seconds. So the line of scrimmage, they'll replay third down as the ball goes to the 30-yard line. It's a holding penalty, the first against Trousdale. It occurred, they threw the flag at the 20, backed it up to the 30, but it's going to be a first down. So George is going to be credited with 13 yards after the penalty, backing up to the 30. So it's 1st and 10 for Trousdale. As the clock is running, this could be the last play of the third quarter. Got a man in motion, that is Payne. Payne, and we have the flag is pulled back at the 32. So it's no gain on the play. Pulling the flag was Plumley. So no gain on the play for Payne. And that's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Trousdale 18, Gordonsville 6. Back with the fourth quarter. You're watching Youth Football Championship on DTC Sports.
A connected nation is a stronger nation, a better nation.
We make a difference where we live. What we're doing is just as important as water, sewer, roads.
And some of the most costly to serve deserve just as much access to broadband and communication as people in urban areas.
It's really become for us a way to attract and retain businesses.
Pella Corporation, they were looking to expand. And in the end, they really decided that Sioux Center was a place to be because they could have the broadband connectivity. And that in turn created 400 jobs.
Our farmers feed the world, and the farmers and the tractors are becoming computers in and of themselves, and access to broadband is becoming even more and more important to them.
As we build the fiber-based networks, what we believe we're doing is laying the foundation for many new innovations to come. We think the future just holds promise.
Back at Gordonsville, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Second down and 12. If they're going to say Payne lost 2 on that play. Sleeper with a keeper, 20, 15, 10, 5. Sleeper will make it to the end zone for a touchdown. Sleeper with a 32-yard run.
That touchdown run.
And it's the first play here in the fourth quarter, as that now makes the score 24-6. So Chance Sleeper from 32 yards out this time. That is his third of the game. And now they'll try for two. They come to the line. Chance Sleeper in the shotgun. Go to a little bunch formation. And we've got a flag, as I think Dunn took off a little too early. So it'll be a procedure penalty against Trousdale. So that's their second penalty, both of them coming here in the second half. So that'll back the ball up to about the 7. And they'll retry the two-point conversion. First of 3 games today on our schedule. The junior football championships will follow this game, and then the senior championship later on for the nightcap. So they'll try the two-point conversion again. Once again, this is from the 7-yard line. Sleeper will stay in the shotgun. They'll go to that bunch formation again. And Sleeper has his flag pulled before the pass. So the try is... Oh, so the penalty flag was thrown. It is a procedure penalty against Gordonsville. So that's going to put the ball back near the 3-yard line. And they'll try again. So it moves it a little closer, so it looked like they were not going to be able to convert. But the third procedure penalty called against Gordonsville in this game gives Trousdale another chance for 2. Now this time Sleeper will go under center. Sleeper keeps it, and the flag is pulled, and the two-point try is no good. So we're 10 seconds into the fourth quarter. Your new score is now Trousdale 24, Gordonsville 6. You're watching Youth Football Championship on DTC Sports.
Rural Tennesseans deserve the same gigabit fiber internet speeds that the world's greatest cities have. If you want blazing fast internet in your neighborhood, go to DTCfiber.net. With just one visit to DTCfiber.net, you can show your interest in DTC Fiber, track our progress near you, and even invite neighbors to sign up.
Join us on a revolution to download faster and stream better. Learn more at DTCfiber.net.
Back at Gordonsville scored on their first possession, but they have seen Trousdale reel off 24 in a row. Trousdale now leads 24-6. 7:50 to play here in the contest. George is in the shotgun. Preston go to his left. He'll throw a pass downfield, and it is incomplete. So that's George's first official pass of the game. His pass earlier that would have gone for a touchdown was nullified because the flag was pulled just before he made the pass. So the pass goes incomplete, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Coming up, our junior football championship has Gordonsville taking on Carthage. That will immediately follow the flag championship game. George goes shotgun. Preston will go to his left. George keeps looking for some room, cuts it back. 35, 30, but the flag was pulled back at the 33.
Stopped across the way
So it's a gain of 6 for George.
by Carter Sleeper.
Carter Sleeper has been busy, he and his brother Chance. Carter's made some plays on defense, so it's going to be 3rd down and 4. The ball at the 34-yard line as we come to 6:15 to play in the game. Plumlee will come down to the near side. Preston will go back right of George. George keeps, and the flag is pulled back at the 31-yard line.
George carrying the football down near the 31.
They'll mark him officially at about the 32, so they're only going to give George 2 on that play. 4th down and about 2 from the 32. Big 4th down coming up for Gordonsville. They have got to get some points on the board as they trail 24-6. George in the shotgun. George will give it to Preston. Preston cuts it back. Did he get the first down? Ball comes out, but they're going to say that Dunn got the flag at about the 30.
Preston carrying the football.
So Preston gets 2, but is it enough to keep the possession going?
It'll go over on down.
It will go over on downs. They say he is short. He is short of the 30-yard line, and so Trousdale will take over back at their own 40. It'll be 1st and 10 for Trousdale. What a play there! Dunn reached out, pulled the flag just before Preston crossed the 30. So now, Gordonsville back on offense.
It'll be 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets.
Dunn will go left of Chance Sleeper. Chance, back to pass, gonna throw, and incomplete to Carter Sleeper. So that is the first incompletion there for Chance. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. We've got a penalty flag, and it looks like it's going to be another procedure penalty. And it is another procedure penalty against Gordonsville. That is their 4th of the game, and that keeps it 1st down, but it's 1st down and 5. 3:50 and counting to play in the game. Little low snap. Throw downfield, guys, wide open, but it goes through the hands, incomplete. So the pass from Chance to Carter goes incomplete, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 5. The ball at the 35-yard line. Clock at 3:15 to play. Trousdale about 3 minutes away from winning the championship to this afternoon here in Gordonsville. Now empty backfield for Chance as he is in the shotgun. And we have a Gordonsville player down. Seems to be okay. They stopped it momentarily, and now they'll restart the clock. 2.5 to play. Back to pass. We've got a penalty. The ball is caught by Dunn, but the flag was thrown.
The pass was complete. Down to 21.
And we have a flag down. The flag is now going to be at the 22-yard line. Unsportsmanlike conduct was called against Gordonsville. So the pass was caught by Dunn for 14 yards. And another penalty flag was thrown as one of the coaches for Gordonsville has been ejected, I think. So it's going to be it's a procedure penalty. You had an unsportsmanlike conduct. And now half the distance to the goal is another unsportsmanlike conduct was called against one of the Gordonsville coaches. So now you've got 1st and goal with a minute to go at the 8-yard line. Handoff, and the flag is pulled back at the 12. So Dillahay on the carry. And Dillahay will lose 4 on that play. Could be the last play of the game as we have 30 seconds and counting. Except right now we have a timeout call by Gordonsville.
Timeout Gordonsville.
They stopped the clock with 30.7 to play in the game. Gordonsville going to be making a substitution. So they called a timeout just to get for a substitution play. Now Chance in the shotgun. It's going to be 2nd down and about 12. Back to throw. Throws incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
20 seconds to play, and I'm not sure if Gordonsville will run another play. 15 seconds. They'll line up. They'll line up quickly. 10 seconds, so this more than likely is going to be the last play of the game. Chance hands it off. 15. Flag pulled at the 12. So no gain on the play for Dillahay. And that is your ball game. Your final score, Trousdale 24 and Gordonsville 6. So Trousdale wins the flag football championship, and Gordonsville will finish runner-up. We'll take a break. We'll come back with final stats on this game in just a moment. Once again, Trousdale wins it 24-6. We're back in a moment. This is Youth Football Championship on DTC Sports.
You've made a smart choice. DTC Communications. Everything you need to stay in touch is in your hands. Like a selection of home phone calling plans that fit your family's needs. With available cool calling features, plus the convenience and reliability you expect from your home phone. And all our services are backed by a tech-savvy local team of customer service professionals. Learn more about current offers and our latest products. Visit dtccom.net today.
Back at Gordonsville, the flag football championship game complete. Trousdale County is your champions for 2020 as they defeated Gordonsville by a score of 24-6. Take a look at the scoring. Gordonsville got on the board first, 5:36 to go in the first. George with a 35-yard touchdown run. 2-point try was no good. That made it 6-0, and then after that, it was all Trousdale County. At the end of the first quarter, Chance Sleeper, a 3-yard touchdown run, tied the game up at 6. Then with 4 seconds to go in the first half, it was 12-6 as Chance Sleeper scored again from 3 yards out. In the second half, with 4:57 to go in the third, Carter Sleeper, a 40-yard touchdown run. 2-point try no good, made it 18-6. That was your score at the end of the third quarter. And with 10 seconds gone in the fourth, it was Chance Sleeper, a 32-yard touchdown run. 2-point try no good. 24-6 wound up being your final. 2 penalties, 15 yards against Trousdale, and 6 penalties for 43 yards against Gordonsville. Take a look at Trousdale's numbers in the rushing department. Dunn had 5 carries for 10. Carter Sleeper 2 for 42. Dillahay 2 for -4. Payne 2 for -2. Chance Sleeper had 14 carries for 97 yards. Total rushing yards, 143. Chance Leaper was 3 for 6 passing for 25 yards. Dunn caught 2 passes for 21. Carter Sleeper caught 1 for 4. Total offense for Trousdale, 168. For Gordonsville, they all came in the rushing department. Preston had 4 carries minus 1. Wilson 1 carry for 5. George had 10 carries for 64. Total rushing yards, 68. And also, George was 0 for 1 passing. So your total yards was 68. So Trousdale wins at 24-6, and they win the Flag Football Championship for 2020. Coming up next, the Junior Championship between Gordonsville and Carthage. That's coming up next. You're watching Youth Football Championship on DTC Sports.
With the whole family online these days, speed matters. Good thing DTC has the internet speed it takes to keep everyone happy. In the den with a tablet, streaming a movie in HD, on the home office computer, and using Wi-Fi on a smartphone instead of using up your data plan. It can all happen at once with no waiting. Speed matters. Call or visit any DTC office to upgrade your internet speed today.
Back at Gordonsville as the Junior Football Championships getting ready to get underway. As it's going to be Gordonsville taking on Carthage. Carthage won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. So that means Gordonsville is going on offense first. So Gordonsville goes under center. The ball comes free, and Carthage will get it. So Roberts, your quarterback, handed off to, I think it was Johnson. The ball was stripped away, and now the ball goes to Carthage. So Gordonsville with a turnover early. And now let's see what Carthage can do with a short field, 34-yard line. Under center running and gets to about the 32-yard line.
Carrying the football, Anthony Perky.
So Perky, your quarterback, taking the ball, getting 2 yards on the play to the 32. It'll be second down. Referee has stopped the clock. So now they'll restart it. Perky hands it off. That is Henry. Henry fighting past the 30 to about the 27.
Landon Henry.
So Henry picks up 5, leaving him 3 yards short of a first down, as it's going to be third down and about 3. Give it to Henry again, and Henry stopped short of the first down. They'll give him 2 on the play. So he's a yard short. It's going to be fourth down and 1. So obviously the Owls going to go for it. Short yardage situation. Here comes Perky, your quarterback. He'll go under center. Now he'll go shotgun on fourth down and 1. Perky keeps it, first down for a 2-yard gain. So needed 1, got 2 to the 23. It'll be a first down for the Owls. First and 10 at the 23-yard line. This is the Junior Championship between Gordonsville and Carthage. Gordonsville with an early turnover. And now Carthage at the Gordonsville 23, first down. Perky gives it to Henry. Henry going to try that left side and nothing doing. No gain on the play.
Number 55, Brody Wood.
Bodie Wood making the stop.
Second down and 9.
So they might have given him a yard on that one. So second down and 9. They'll officially mark the ball at the 22. Perky will go back under center. Perky will keep it, cuts it back inside the 20, down to about the 18. So Perky picks up 4. It'll bring up third down and 5 from the 18-yard line. We approach 5 minutes to go in the first here in this junior championship game. No score, but Carthage is in the red zone. Perky will go shotgun. Knox Jones moves to a flanker. Henry is to the left of Perky. Perky hands off to Henry. Henry gets to maybe the 15.
And off to Henry.
So Henry is stopped short of the first down. He'll get 3 on the play. So it'll be fourth down and about 2. Ball at the 15. Perky gets the play. He'll run back, shotgun. Knox Jones flanks to the near side now. Henry will go right of Perky. Fourth down. Perky keeps. Perky, did he get the first down? He got a second effort, and it is going to be close. They may have to measure on this one. They'll stop the clock and they will measure. So Perky on a keeper. The ball is at the 13. They needed to get there, and it is awful close. The question is, did he get enough, or has Gordonsville made a stop? So they'll mark it, and he is short of the first down by inches. So Gordonsville holds, and it is going to be a turnover on downs. Gordonsville will take over at their 13-yard line. So Gordonsville with an early turnover, but they were able to stop Carthage in the red zone. And so now Gordonsville will go back on offense. It'll be first and 10. Ryder Roberts, your quarterback, keeps it, trying that far side, cuts around 20, and he'll be taken down near the first down marker at about the 22. So Roberts picks up 9 on first down, and it'll be second down and 1. Clock running with 3:20 and counting to go in the first quarter. No score here in the junior championship game here in Gordonsville. Roberts will come to the line. Michael Walker, your lone back. Actually, they'll go to the I. Fullback will get it. Fullback's got a first down and more. And that is Bryson Johnson. Johnson will get to the 27. And it's a first down. So give Johnson 5 on that one. So move the chains for Gordonsville. It'll be first and 10. Ball at the 27-yard line. 2.5 to go in the first. Roberts under center. Roberts stretching it out. Trying to cut it upfield, can't. He's going to be taken out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. It's enough for Roberts to get 5 out of the play. He goes out of bounds at the 32, and it's going to bring up second down and about 5. Stopping the clock with 2:20 to go here in the first quarter.
It'll be second down and about 6.
So second down. Pitch, and the ball is fumbled. And Gordonsville will jump back on it. That was Bryson Johnson. The pitch, there was nobody there for Roberts, but Johnson with a heads-up play to get back on it. He'll lose 4 out of it, though, and that's going to bring up third down and about 9. And the clock never started. The clock is still at 2:20. Roberts goes back under center. Empty backfield. And to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Roberts to the 30, to the 20. They're not going to catch him. He'll go all the way for a touchdown. So 68 yards for Roberts. And Gordonsville is on the board first.
62-yard run for the Tiger touchdown.
So the play officially goes 62. And so Gordonsville will go for 2. So Roberts with 76 of the team's 87 yards on that drive. And now Gordonsville will go for 2. They'll go to the eye. Roberts hands off to the tailback, and he will be stopped short of the end zone. So the 2-point try is no good. And with 2:07 to go in the first, Gordonsville on the board first. They lead it 6-0. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your DTC TV package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with DTC TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit DTC to learn more.
Back at Gordonsville, Carthage starts from their own 30. Reverse coming to the near side and taken down at about the 35. Stevens with a carry. Stevens picks up 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5 from their own 35. Perkey, your quarterback, goes shotgun. Perkey tries that right side, and he'll get to the 38. Perkey gets 3, leaving him 2 yards short of the first down. And it's going to be third down and about 2. A little over a minute to go here in the first quarter. Gordonsville leading 6-0. They turned it over on the first play of the game. They were able to stop Carthage on downs and was able to score. Roberts on a 62-yard run. Perkey had trouble getting it, but he's going to get a first down out of it. They over-pursued, and Perkey was able to get 5 yards out of it to about the 43-yard line, and it's a first down for the Owls. So at the 43, it is 1st and 10. This could be the last play of the first quarter. Handoff and squirting through past the 45 to about the 46. That was Henry. Henry picking up 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 as we're in the final 10 seconds of the first quarter, and the Owls will let the time run off. That's the end of the first quarter. Your score, Gordonsville 6 and Carthage nothing here in this junior football championship. You're watching Youth Football Championship Sports on DTC Sports.
Even if you're not a gadget person, DTC TV with an HD DVR can change the way you watch TV.
I'm amazed how easy it is to use.
Our handy guide makes it simple to find, record, and play shows on your schedule.
Now I watch what I want, when I want, and never miss my favorite shows.
Contact DTC to learn more about how an HD DVR gives you more value from your TV service.
Back at Gordonsville. 2nd down and 7 for the Owls. And the ball is at the 46-yard line. Perky in the shotgun to get us started. Hands it off to Stevens. Stevens, 50, 45, 40, 35, and down at about the 39-yard line. Stevens with 25. And a first down for the Owls. Actually, they're going to give him 26 on the play. Ball at the 38 of Gordonsville. And it'll be first down. Perky goes back under center as Carthage goes to the eye. Hand off Henry. Henry up the middle. Hit at about the 33 and driven back. Henry's going to get 5 more out of that. And it'll be 2nd down at about 5.
Isaac Wood and Jackson Dillahay there to make the stop. Gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Perky back to the shotgun. Perky is going to keep it. Cuts back, pushing his way forward, and gets to about the 30. So Perky's going to get 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 2. As they got to get to the 28. Knox Jones, Henry in the eye behind Perky on 3rd down. Henry's going to get it, and Henry's got a first down. Henry will get 5 to about the 25. So another first down for the Smith County Owls as they trail 6-0. Had a short field last time. They returned back as they were just inches short on 4th down. Staying in the I formation, they'll give it back to Henry. Henry, he'll get 2 to about the 21.
Henry the ball carrier.
Henry with his 8th touch of the game. He has 26 yards, and they have been hard earned here in this first half. 5:40 and counting. Play here in the first half. And we have a timeout call by Gordonsville. So with 5:40 to go in the first half, your score is Gordonsville 6, Carthage nothing. Back in a moment. This is Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
You know that DTC provides great products and services to your home, and you can get the same great value for your business with DTC Business Solutions. Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world, we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price. And we do it all with uncompromising service. Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call DTC Business Solutions today.
Back at Gordonsville, ball marked at the 21-yard line. It's 2nd down and about 7. Perky to the 20, and hit down at about the 17-yard line.
Close to another first down, maybe a yard short. It's a third down and short. Ball inside the 20-yard line.
So it's going to be third down. It's coming back to the huddle, and Perky will go under center. Third down and about 2 from the 17. Hands it to Henry. Henry squirts forward. I think he's got the first down, and they'll give it to him.
Should be enough for another Owl first down.
So the Owls get another first down. Henry gets 4. They'll mark it at about the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Owls. This is where Gordonsville had turned them away earlier, but now it's 1st and 10 at the 13. Perky will go shotgun. Henry will go to his right. And we have some movement on the Owls. So an illegal procedure call against the Owls. So that'll back them up 5 to about the 18. It'll be 1st down and 15. So actually it's from the 14 to the 19. In the shotgun. It's going to be a keeper. Actually, that is Dias and not Perky. I apologize for that. Dias gets to about the 15. So Dias is going to get about 4 on that play. 2nd down and 11 coming up from about the 15. Dice goes under center. Gives it to Henry. Henry will get to the 13. It's a gain of 2, but we have a penalty flag, and they're going to call a procedure penalty against Gordonsville. So a procedure penalty is called against Gordonsville. The explanation came to the sideline that he leaned in with the shoulder and was across the line, I think. So a procedure penalty moves the ball to the 9. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Penalty was against the Tigers. It'll be 2nd down.
So 2nd down. Dias under center. Gives it to Henry. Henry tripped up as he falls forward to about the 7-yard line. 2 yards for Henry. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 from the 7-yard line as the clock is running. 3:10 to go here in the first half. Dias coming back. And now Dias will go shotgun. 3rd down and 3. Dias is going to keep it. Dias cuts back, and Dias is in the end zone for a touchdown. So Dias with a 7-yard run.
Number 33, Callum Fries, into the end zone for the Owl touchdown.
And that ties the game up at 6. As Dias takes it in from 7 yards out. Now, 2-point try coming up for Carthage and a chance to take the lead. Comes with 2:51 to go here in the first half. Dias will go under center. They'll go into the I. They give it to Henry. Henry, and looks like Henry's going to be stopped. He did not get in. So the 2-point try is no good. So with 2:51 to go in the first half, we're all tied up at 6 between Gordonsville and Carthage. Back in a moment. This is Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
A connected nation is a stronger nation, a better nation.
We make a difference where we live.
What we're doing is just as important as water, sewer, roads.
And some of the most costly to serve deserve just as much access to broadband and communication as people in urban areas.
It's really become for us a way to attract and retain businesses.
Pellet Corporation, they were looking to expand. And in the end, they really decided that Sioux Center was a place to be because they could have the broadband connectivity. And that in turn created 400 jobs.
Our farmers feed the world, and the farmers and the tractors are becoming computers in and of themselves, and access to broadband is becoming even more and more important to them.
As we build the fiber-based networks, what we believe we're doing is laying the foundation for many new innovations to come. We think the future just holds promise.
Back at Gordonsville. Game tied at 6. Now Gordonsville will go on offense as they start at their own 30-yard line. Roberts, your quarterback, starts out at center, and they'll go to a bunch formation to the near side. Ball is on the ground, and Roberts falls on it. So they retain possession, but they lost a couple on the play. And it'll be second down and 12. See if Gordonsville can put some points on the board just before the half. We're at 2.5 and counting to go in the first half. Staying in that same formation as they go trips to the near side. Keeper for Roberts. Roberts 30, 35, and pushed out of bounds at about the 37. Going to be short of the first down by about 3 yards. It'll be a gain of 9, and it's going to be third down and about 3. They will, so a correction, they'll give him 10 on the play and mark it at the 38-yard line. So 2 yards short of the first down, third down and 2 at the 38. Roberts will go back under center. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson's got a first down and more, 45, and he is slowed up as he's pulled down at the 45. What a play by Jones. It was a touchdown-saving tackle. But what a play by Johnson as Johnson gets all the way down to the 45-yard line. It is a gain of 17 and a first down. 1:40 and counting to go in the first half. Gordonsville now at the 45 of Carthage. Roberts will go under center. Roberts going to take off, comes near side, and Carthage ready for him on that one. Jones was there. Made the first pursuit. It's a loss of 3 for Roberts. And it's going to bring up second down in about 13. 1:10 and counting to go in the first half. Johnson back to the line. Now they'll go split backfield. And now a timeout is called by Carthage. 61 seconds to go in the first half. Game tied at 6 in this junior championship game here in Gordonsville. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
Rural Tennesseans deserve the same gigabit fiber internet speeds that the world's greatest cities have. If you want blazing fast internet in your neighborhood, go to DTCfiber.net. With just one visit to DTCfiber.net, you can show your interest in DTC Fiber, track our progress near you, and even invite neighbors to sign up.
Join us on a revolution to download faster and stream better. Learn more at DTCfiber.net.
Back at Gordonsville, second down and 13. Roberts goes under center, bunch formation going the other way. Roberts keeps it. Roberts stretching it out. 45 and taken down at about the 41-yard line.
Roberts on the carry.
So Roberts will pick up 7 on the play. Timeout is called.
Timeout, Gordonsville.
It's going to be Gordonsville calling the timeout. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 when we come back. 47.4 to go in the first half. 6-6. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
You've made a smart choice. DTC Communications. Everything you need to stay in touch is in your hands. Like a selection of home phone calling plans that fit your family's needs. With available cool calling features, plus the convenience and reliability you expect from your home phone. And all our services are backed by a tech-savvy local team of customer service professionals. Learn more about current offers and our latest products. Visit dtccom.net today.
Back at Gordonsville, 3rd down and 6. Ball at the Owls' 41-yard line. Gordonsville with the ball.
Maybe 3rd down and 6 for the Tigers.
Quarterback is Ryder Roberts. Roberts will go under center. They'll go into the eye. On 3rd down and 6, 47.4 to go in the first half. Little play action, throws, caught, 30, 25-20, 15-10, and out of bounds inside the 10 to about the 8. 33. As the pass was caught by Clam. And Clam gets it at the 33. First completion for Roberts, as it's going to be 1st and goal at the 8. When we come back, 6-6, 35.6 to go. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
With the whole family online these days, speed matters. Good thing DTC has the internet speed it takes to keep everyone happy. In the den with a tablet, streaming a movie in HD, on the home office computer, and using Wi-Fi on a smartphone instead of using up your data plan. It can all happen at once with no waiting. Speed matters. Call or visit any DTC office to upgrade your internet speed today.
Back at Gordonsville, 1st and goal. They'll mark it at the 8-yard line. 34-yard completion from Roberts to Clam. Roberts keeps it. And it's going to be a 2-yard gain to the 5. Another timeout called. 30.4 to go here in the first half. It is 2nd down and goal for Gordonsville. Gordonsville trying to put some points on the board as we're just before halftime. Recapping the Tri-County Youth Football Championships earlier today, the consolation flag football game had Carthage defeating Watertown 19-7. In the consolation junior game, Trousdale shut out Westmoreland 19-0. And in the consolation senior game that was played right around lunchtime today, it was Watertown defeating Trousdale by a score of 34-6. Your flag football championship earlier, and Trousdale defeating Gordonsville 24-6. 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Roberts is under center. Roberts back to pass. He throws. It's caught for a touchdown. Searcy with the catch from 5 yards out. And it's a touchdown for Gordonsville, and they retake the lead with 25.7 to go here in the first half. So Roberts' 2nd touchdown, but this time a pass to Searcy from 5 yards out. And now Gordonsville will go for 2. They come to the line. I formation. Roberts under center. Roberts, little play action. Throws, and it's caught. That's Clam. Or excuse me, not Clam. It was Roberts. So it's Walker to Roberts for the 2-point conversion. And it is now 14-6 in favor of Gordonsville over Carthage. And now the Owls will take over at their own 30-yard line. Owls time for maybe one big play just before halftime. The Owls are going to get the ball to start the second half. So if they can strike here and then get the ball back. They start out in the I. Dias hands it off to Henry. He had slipped and fell, but not before Henry picks up 2 yards. So it's 2nd down and 8. And I'm not sure if the Owls will not run another play. They'll let the time run out. We have reached halftime. Your score, it's Gordonsville 14 and Carthage 6. We'll be back with halftime stats and comments in just a moment. You're watching DTC Sports Youth Football Championship on DTC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your DTC TV package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with DTC TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit DTC to learn more.
Back at Gordonsville, we're at halftime of the junior championship game between Gordonsville and Carthage, and Gordonsville with the lead 14-6. They scored just before halftime. Take a look at the scoring. Gordonsville scored first. Roberts on a 62-yard touchdown run. 2-point try was no good, and that made it 6-0. In the second quarter, 2:51 to go in the first half. Dias with a 7-yard touchdown run. 2-point try is no good. That tied it up at 6. And then just before the half, 25.7 to go in the first half. Roberts to Searcy, 5-yard touchdown pass. Roberts' 2-point conversion made it 14-6. That's your score at the half. 1 turnover in the game. Each team has 1 penalty for 5 yards. Take a look at Carthage's numbers. Henry has 11 carries for 34 yards. Stevens, 2 carries for 31. And Dias has 10 carries for 36 yards. Total rushing yards, 101. No passing for Carthage, so 101 yards total offense. For Gordonsville, Johnson has 3 carries for 18 yards. Roberts has 8 carries for 90 yards. Total rushing yards, 108. Roberts is 2 for 2 for 39. Clam has a catch for 34. Searcy a catch for 5. Total offense for Gordonsville in the first half was 147. We're at halftime of the Junior Football Championship. It's Gordonsville leading Carthage by a score of 14-6. Second half coming up. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
Even if you're not a gadget person, DTC TV with an HD DVR can change the way you watch TV.
I'm amazed how easy it is to use.
Our handy guide makes it simple to find, record, and play shows on your schedule.
Now I watch what I want, when I want, and never miss my favorite shows.
Contact DTC to learn more about how an HD DVR gives you more value from your TV service.
Back at Gordonsville as we get ready to start the third quarter. Carthage won the toss. They elected to get the ball in the second half, and that is what they're going to do. Here's Dias with the ball. Dias cuts around the left side to the 40. And taking tacklers out at the 45-yard line. So Dias with a 15-yard gain on the keeper. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Owls at the 45. Owls trail Gordonsville 14-6 here at Gordonsville High School. It's the junior football championship, the senior championship game. We'll follow this game. Dice goes under center. And we have a penalty flag on the play, as I think we had some movement on the left line. No, they're going to say offside against Gordonsville. So Gordonsville draws offside, and it's going to be 1st down and 5. Ball spotted at midfield. Dias will go back under center. And another penalty flag. And it's going to be a procedure penalty against the Owls. So after moving up 5 on the offside, the procedure penalty will shift it back to the 45. So after all that, it's back to 1st and 10 with the ball at the 45-yard line. Dias under center as they go to the eye. Hand off to Henry. Henry on that left side, nothing much there, but maybe a couple of yards, and that's about it. Ball at the 46-yard line, so it's a gain of about a yard on the play. They'll give him 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 46. Dias will go shotgun now. Go 2 receivers far side, and we have a penalty flag. 50, 45, 40, and tripped up at about the 39-yard line. That's Stevens on the carry, but we have a flag back at the 44. And it's going to be a procedure penalty against Carthage. So that is all for naught, as they're going to back them up 5. So a 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage will take the ball back to the 41. So it's going to be 2nd down and 14 for the Owls. Clock running. We have hit 1 minute in the second half.
It'll be 2nd and 14.
Dias gets the play, and Dias will stay in the shotgun. Stevens and Jones will flank to the near side. Keeper, and gets to about the 46. So it's a gain of 5 for Dias. It's going to be 3rd down and about 9, the ball at the 46-yard line. 6:25 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 14-6 in favor of Gordonsville. But the Owls with the first possession of the second half. It's 3rd down. Low snap to Dias. Dias will be taken down in the backfield for a loss. That was Thompson getting in the backfield. Loss of 2. And it's going to be 4th down. 4th down and 11. It's going to be, they're not going to go for it. So they elect to punt the ball. And Gordonsville will start, and we're going to see, it's going to be the 25-yard line. So Gordonsville goes back on offense, leading 14-6. As a matter of fact, this is their first possession of the second half. Roberts will go under center. They'll stay bunch formation to the near side. They'll go the other way to Johnson. And Johnson wrapped up at the 26.
He got maybe a yard.
They'll give him just a yard on the play. And it'll be 2nd down and 9. Coming up, the senior championship game is going to have Carthage taking on Gordonsville in that one. So 2nd down and 9, 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Roberts under center. Roberts, he'll keep it. He'll come to the near side. He ran into Johnson, and there will be no gain on the play, and he had an opening. So no gain for Roberts, and it'll be 3rd down. As a matter of fact, they're going to mark it back at the 25 and say he lost a yard. So a loss of 1 back to the 25. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Gordonsville. Had Roberts not run into his own man, he would have been close to maybe taking it all the way. So 3rd down. Keeper, Roberts, tries it again. Roberts, stiff arm, stays on his feet, falls down at about the 35. That may be enough for a 1st down.
35-yard line, that's close to a 1st down.
And they're going to give it to him. So Roberts 1 yard away from crossing the 100-yard threshold. Clock running at 4:10 to play here in the third quarter. Gordonsville with the ball, leading 14-6. They were able to turn away the Owls on their first possession. See what Gordonsville can do with their first possession here in the second half. Roberts will go under center, 1st and 10 at the 35. There's balls on the field, and I think it's going to be Carthage coming away with it. And it is. 2nd turnover of the game for Gordonsville. Gives the Owls a short field at the 35.
Looks like it might have been recovered by number 38, Johnson Antonio. But it'll be 1st and 10 Owls just inside the 35-yard line.
So Justin Antonio with the recovery for the Owls. And so now the Owls go on offense, trailing 14-6, and in Gordonsville territory at the 35-yard line. Dias in the shotgun. Hands it off to Stevens. And Stevens is taken down for no gain. Bodie Wood in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 back to the 37.
It'll be a loss of a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
2nd down and 12, ball at the 37. 3:15 and counting to go in the third quarter. Dice will go back to the shotgun on 2nd down and long. Keeper, and not going anywhere again, but I think he's going to get a yard of that back.
Right by the left side of that defensive line, Bryson Johnson.
Johnson, one of the men to take him down.
Jackson Dillahay.
And Dillahay also there. 3rd down, 11 from the 36.
It'll be 3rd down, 11.
Coming up on 2.5 to play in the third. Owls trail 14-6, but they've got the ball in Gordonsville territory. Dias in the shotgun. Dias hands it off to Stevens again, trying that left side. And he slips away from some tacklers, still on his feet, but he'll be stopped at about the 33-yard line. Play was stopped. Ball came into the possession of a Gordonsville player, but the whistle had blown. So it's at the 33. It's going to be 4th and 8 for the Owls. And they're obviously going to go for it right here. They've got to get to the 25 of Gordonsville to keep their drive alive. Dias back to the shotgun, and a timeout is called by the Owls. Crucial play coming up for them. 4th down and 8. 1:34 to go in the third quarter. 14-6 in favor of Gordonsville. You're watching Youth Football Championship on DTC Sports.
You know that DTC provides great products and services to your home, and you can get the same great value for your business with DTC Business Solutions. Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world, we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price. And we do it all with uncompromising service. Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call DTC Business Solutions today.
Back at Gordonsville High School, 4th down and 8 coming up for Carthage. They need to get to the 25 of Gordonsville. They're at the 33. It's 4th and 8. Dias in the shotgun. Dias keeps it. Dias stopped. He gets to the 29, and that's about it. It'll be a 4-yard gain, and it'll be a turnover on downs, and Gordonsville will take over at their own 29. So Gordonsville stops them. Gets a turnover on downs, and with 1:26 to go in the third, Gordonsville gets the ball back, leading 14-6. Here comes Roberts back out on the field. Gordonsville with 147 offensive yards in the first half. Roberts will go under center. Johnson, your lone back. And it's going to be a keeper. Roberts trying to stretch it out. Stiff arms, 30, 35, and taken down at about the 38-yard line. Gain of about, they're going to probably call that about 8. That'll put him over 100 yards for the game. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 2. So 2nd down and 2 from the 37. They'll go to that bunch on the right side. Empty backfield. Roberts. He'll go up the middle on the keeper, still on his feet, and stretches to the 40-yard line. Roberts needed 2. He winds up getting 3. And it'll be a 1st down for Gordonsville as they will move the chains. Clock was stopped momentarily. Now they'll wind it. We approach 1 minute to go in the third.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Could be maybe the last play of the third quarter. Roberts has got his play. They come to the line. Roberts, they'll stay in that formation, same formation, to the far side. Keeper for Roberts. Roberts stretches out, makes a good move, cuts back in, takes it back out, 40, 45, 50, cuts back inside 45 and taken out of bounds right near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 15 for Roberts and another 1st down for Gordonsville. That stops the clock with 17 seconds to go in the third. Roberts gets his play from the sidelines. Nobody scored here in this third quarter. Gordonsville has had a turnover, and the Owls have been stopped twice. Keeper by Roberts, and he gets 3. Gets down to the 42, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Your score at the end of 3 here at Gordonsville. It's Gordonsville 14 and the Owls 6. Back with the fourth quarter in a moment. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
A connected nation is a stronger nation, a better nation.
We make a difference where we live.
What we're doing is just as important as water, sewer, roads.
And some of the most costly to serve deserve just as much access to broadband and communication as people in urban areas.
It's really become for us a way to attract and retain businesses.
Pellet Corporation, they were looking to expand. And in the end, they really decided that Sioux Center was a place to be because they could have the broadband connectivity. And that in turn created 400 jobs.
Our farmers feed the world, and the farmers and the tractors are becoming computers in and of themselves, and access to broadband is becoming even more and more important to them.
As we build the fiber-based networks, what we believe we're doing is laying the foundation for many new innovations to come. We think the future just holds promise.
Back at Gordonsville, we get ready for the fourth quarter. Tigers have the ball at the 42. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Roberts on the keeper to end the third quarter. Going to come around the near side, cuts it in, 40, and forward to about the 38. So Roberts will pick up 4 more on the play, leaving them a little short of the first down. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 3. They'll mark it at the 38. They need to get to the 35 for the first down. So Gordonsville trying to tack on another score that would make it a little bit tougher. An official timeout is called, as I think they're giving Roberts a chance to tie his shoe. He had lost his shoe on the last play, so now they'll wind the clock again.
In the seniors, it'll be the number 1 seed Cartel versus number 2 seed Gordonsville Tigers.
So they come to the line. It's going to be Roberts under center. Johnson, your lone back. Keeper for Roberts. Roberts stretching it out, trying to fight. He gets to about the 35. He stays in bounds. He's close to a first down.
Over, knock him out of bounds is Clayton Hull.
Roberts picks up 3 more. Question is, no, they're going to say no. He's going to be short. They're only going to give him 2. So it's going to be 4th down and short. It's going to be 4th and 1 for Gordonsville, as Gordonsville with 6.5 remaining, leading 14-6. See what they dial up. You've got Roberts going to go under center, and we have a whistle. Timeout called by Smith County. 6:27 remaining in the game. It's Gordonsville 14 and Carthage 6. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
Rural Tennesseans deserve the same gigabit fiber internet speeds that the world's greatest cities have. If you want blazing fast internet in your neighborhood, go to DTCfiber.net. With just one visit to DTCfiber.net, you can show your interest in DTC Fiber, track our progress near you, and even invite neighbors to sign up.
Join us on a revolution to download faster and stream better. Learn more at DTCfiber.net.
Back at Gordonsville, it's 4th down and a yard. Gordonsville at the Owls 36. And it's 4th down and 1. Roberts will go under center. Roberts pushing forward. I think he's got it and more. They're going to give him to the 33. So Roberts needed only 1. He got 3 with the help of his line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Gordonsville as they move the chains. And also, too, the clock is their friend. They keep it running. Approaching 6:10 to play. Still plenty of time. But Gordonsville wanted to take as much time as they can off that clock. At the 33, 1st and 10 for Gordonsville. Line to a spread. Lost it, and a good job by Roberts. Roberts had trouble handling it from center, and it was probably good he just hung on to it. And that could have avoided disaster. So they lose one back to the 34. It's going to be 2nd down and 11.
I think it was number 10 that time, Colton Isley. Will be a loss of yards.
So Roberts will bring the guys to the line. Johnson. Also Walker back there. They go to the eye. And now Searcy goes in motion. And we have a penalty flag, and I think that Carthage jumped offside, and they did. So the Owls jump offside. That moves the ball inside the 30 to the 29. So instead of 2nd down and 11, now it's 2nd down and 6 coming up for Gordonsville. Clock running. We approach 4:45 remaining. Here comes Roberts back to the line. Roberts looks like he's going to go under center. We have a penalty flag, and I think they're going to call delay, and they did. Roberts took his time getting back to the huddle, and I was wondering if there was going to be a delay, and there sure was. So at the 34. So now it's back to 2nd down and 11 coming up for Gordonsville. Now that stops the clock with 4:22 remaining. Roberts walked back to the huddle. He didn't take his time. Or he took his time, I should say. Roberts cuts back middle, and he is knocked down inside the 30 to the 29. So Roberts will pick up 5 on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 6.
Now we go under 4 minutes to play. Roberts back to the line. Now he'll jog back to the huddle. 3rd down and 6. Here in this junior championship game between Gordonsville and Smith County. It's 14-6. That was your score at the half, too. And the Owls jump out offside, but they haven't snapped it. And it's going to be a timeout called by Gordonsville. I think Gordonsville was expecting that the referee was going to blow the flag, but there was no contact, I don't think. So it's 3rd down and 6. Clock stopped with 3:24 remaining. And we will take a break. Gordonsville up by 8. They have the ball. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
You've made a smart choice. DTC Communications. Everything you need to stay in touch is in your hands. Like a selection of home phone calling plans that fit your family's needs. With available cool calling features, plus the convenience and reliability you expect from your home phone. And all our services are backed by a tech-savvy local team of customer service professionals. Learn more about current offers and our latest products. Visit dtccom.net today.
Back at Gordonsville. 3rd down and 6. Gordonsville at the Owls' 29-yard line. Roberts under center. Roberts going to keep it. Try this near side. He's got the 1st down. He goes out of bounds near the 20-yard line. It's going to be a 9-yard gain for Roberts. And that moves the chains.
And we enough to move the chains.
So it'll be 1st down.
It'll be first and 10 Tigers at the 20-yard line.
So at the 20, another fresh set of downs for Gordonsville as the clock is stopped with 3:16 remaining. Gordonsville Tigers come to the line. Roberts keeps it. Roberts gets maybe a yard and stays in bounds.
He's inside the 20. And he's run down by number 11, Peyton Hull.
So Roberts continuing to have a big game. Clock is at 2:50 and counting to play.
It's going to be second down and 9.
To my knowledge, I think the Owls still have 2 timeouts left. Roberts runs back to the huddle. Gordonsville not in any hurry. Second down and 9 at the 19-yard line.
It'll be second down and 9.
Roberts, and the Owls right there to get him. And he's going to lose about 3 to the 22, and the Owls call a timeout. So they stop the clock, do the Owls, with 2:12 remaining. And it's going to be third down and long. It's going to be third down and 12 for Gordonsville. Gordonsville leading 14-6. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
With the whole family online these days, speed matters. Good thing DTC has the internet speed it takes to keep everyone happy. In the den with a tablet, streaming a movie in HD, on the home office computer, and using Wi-Fi on a smartphone instead of using up your data plan. It can all happen at once with no waiting. Speed matters. Call or visit any DTC office to upgrade your internet speed today.
Back at Gordonsville. Third down and long. It's third down and 12 from the 22-yard line. Gordonsville with the ball and a false start called against the Tigers. That'll back them up to the 27. Now it brings up third down and 17 for the Tigers. Cloud's gone a little overcast here. Roberts on the keeper. We have a flag down. Roberts pushed down to bounds.
Roberts on the carry, penalty marker during the run.
And I think they're going to call a holding. Holding on Gordonsville has been declined. They'll take the play. And Roberts got nothing on that play. And it's going to be fourth down and 17 for Gordonsville. The ball at the 27-yard line. Clock goes under 2 minutes to play. It's fourth down and 17. Gordonsville needs to get to the 10 for a first down. And they could probably just about salt this game away, because I think the Owls just have one timeout left. And a timeout's called by Gordonsville. 1:34 remaining. It's fourth down and 17 for Gordonsville. And we will take a break. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your DTC TV package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with DTC TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call call or visit DTC to learn more.
Back at Gordonsville, 4th down and 17 from the 27-yard line. Roberts going to throw it. He's got a man open, and it's going to be intercepted. So the third turnover of the game, and the Owls will take over at their own 16-yard line. And the Owls, with 1:29 remaining, they've got to go 84 yards downfield for a score, and will need a 2-point conversion to tie it up.
At the 16-yard line.
Dias, your quarterback. Dias will come in. He'll go to the shotgun. He's got Henry to his left. Dias give to Stevens near side. Stevens will get near the 20-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. And the officials have stopped it momentarily as one of the kids' helmet has come off. I think that is Walker. So Walker comes out. They wind the clock. We approach 1 minute to play. 2nd down and 6 from their own 20. Dias in the shotgun. Dias will give to Stevens. Stevens will be taken down for a loss of 2. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 8. Ball at the 18-yard line. 35 seconds and counting. The Owls may not have any timeouts left. Timeout is by the Owls then, so that may have been their last timeout. So 31 seconds left. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for Carthage at their own 18-yard line. Once again, they have got to go 82 yards for a touchdown and try and tie it up with a 2. Once again, let's recap from earlier today in the consolation games, in the consolation flag football game. Carthage defeated Watertown by a score of 19-7. In the consolation junior game, Trousdale 19, West Portland nothing. Consolation senior game had Watertown defeating Trousdale 34-6. In the flag championship game, it was Trousdale defeating Gordonsville by a score of 24-6. And now Gordonsville with a 14-6 lead here on the Owls. 31 seconds left. Owls at their own 18, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Dias, your quarterback. Dias back to pass, looking, he'll throw it, and it is caught for a 1st down. Pass was caught by Jones. First completion for Dias, and it's a 10-yarder. And then Dias will spike it. That'll stop the clock with 8.6 remaining. So time for maybe one more play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 28. So Carthage needs one long play to try and get in the end zone. Snap back to Dias. Dias, he'll throw it. It's going to be picked off. Picked off by Johnson. He'll be knocked out of bounds, and that is your ball game. Gordonsville hangs on to win it. Your final score, 14 for Gordonsville, Carthage 6. And Gordonsville wins the junior championship for 2020. So congratulations to the Tigers. We will take a break. We will come back with the final stats in just a moment. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
Even if you're not a gadget person, DTC TV with an HD DVR can change the way you watch TV.
I'm amazed how easy it is to use.
Our handy guide makes it simple to find, record, and play shows on your schedule.
Now I watch what I want, when I want, and never miss my favorite shows.
Contact DTC to learn more about how an HD DVR gives you more value from your TV service.
Back at Gordonsville, the junior championship complete, as it was Gordonsville defeating Carthage by a score of 14-6. So congratulations to the Tigers, the champions in 2020. Here's the scoring, and it all came in the first half. Gordonsville jumped out 2:07 to go in the first. Roberts with a 62-yard touchdown run, 2-point try, no good, and that made it 6-0. And then Dias with 2:51 to go in the second put Carthage on the board with a 7-yard touchdown run. The 2-point try, no good. Game was tied at 6. And with 25.7 to play in the first half, Roberts to Searcy for a touchdown, 5 yards out. Roberts' 2-point conversion made it 14-6. That would be your score as it held up in the second half. And Gordonsville wins it by a score of 14-6. 3 turnovers for Gordonsville in the game. They had 4 penalties, 20 yards, as did Carthage. Take a look at Carthage's stats. Henry, for the game, had 12 carries for 35 yards. Stevens had 5 carries for 34 yards. Dias had 15 carries for 59 yards. Total rushing yards, 124. Dias was 1 for 3 passing for 10 yards and an interception. Jones had the only reception. 10 yards total passing. Total offense was 134 for Carthage. For Gordonsville, Johnson had 4 carries, 19 yards. Roberts on the night had 23 carries for 148 yards. Total rushing yards, 167. Roberts was 2 for 2 passing for 39. Clam caught a 34-yard pass. Searcy caught the 5-yard pass. Total passing yards, 39. Total offense, 208 for Gordonsville in the game. Gordonsville wins it 14-6. Coming up next is the senior football championship game between Carthage and Gordonsville. That's coming up next. You're watching Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
You know that DTC provides great products and services to your home, and you can get the same great value for your business with DTC Business Solutions. Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world, we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price. And we do it all with uncompromising service. Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call DTC Business Solutions today.
The senior championship game getting underway. Taking the handoff, and we've got a flag immediately as it's Gaspar on the carry. He'll get to about the 32, but we're going to have a flag right off the bat. It's going to be holding on the defense. So obviously, looks like Gordonsville may take the penalty on this one. The play was just a short one. So they'll mark it from the spot of the foul. So they'll give Gaspar 3 yards.
And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 43.
So the 10-yard penalty puts it at the 43, 1st and 10. A little bad exchange, but they give it to the fullback, and the fullback fighting his way past midfield to about the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. On the play and on the carry, that was Langford on the carry.
That's going to be a gain of close to 8 yards and a
So Langford's going to get 8 on that one, and it's going to bring up second down. Your quarterback is Aiden Miller. Miller will go under center. They'll stay in the eye. On second down and about 2. Pitch, Gaspar, and Gaspar is taken down behind midfield. It's going to be a loss of about a yard. And it's going to be third down and about 3 as the ball is at midfield. Under center goes Miller, staying in the eye. Third down and short. Give it to Gaspar again. Gaspar this time gets past. He's got a first down as they try to wrestle him down, and they'll throw him down out of bounds, but not before he gets 4 to the 46. So a gain of 4, and it's going to be a first down for Gordonsville. 2 minutes into this senior championship contest, as it's the Owls taking on Gordonsville. Gordonsville in the junior championship game just wrapped up. Defeated Carthage 14-6. Gordonsville going for the sweep. Miller pitches it to Gaspar. Gaspar is taken down for a loss. That was Gibbs getting him in backfield. And he pulls him down back at the 48. It's a loss of 6 on the play for Gaspar. It'll be second down and 16.
It'll be second and 16.
So second down and 16. Back under center goes Miller. And we have a penalty flag before the snap. And it's going to be a false start called against Gordonsville. So Gordonsville hit with a penalty. That's going to back them up to about the 43-yard line.
Ball back to the 43, and that'll bring up second down and 21.
Second down, and that is about right. Yeah, second down and 21 coming up for Gordonsville. They're back at their own 43. They've got to get to the Owls 36 for a first down. Clock running with 4:45 and counting to go in the first quarter. Miller goes shotgun. Back to pass is Miller. Miller looking, throws downfield. It's got a man, outstretched arms, incomplete. So the pass, trying to hit Agee, going down the near sideline. It goes incomplete. And it's going to bring up third down and about 21. Clock stop with 4:38. Roberts going shotgun. He's got Gaspar behind him. Third down and about 21. Back to pass. Going to throw downfield again for Agee, and it's picked off. Dropped, but he'll pick it back up again. The interception will count, and we've got a flag. Looking for some running room and taken down at about the 43, but we have a flag, and more than likely this is going to go against the Owls on the interception. So the interception is going to count. The penalty must have happened after the interception. Personal foul looked like it's probably a horse collar.
After the interception.
So they're going to mark it all the way back to the 25. It is a 15-yard penalty on the Owls. So the Owls get a turnover on Gordonsville. And now it'll be the Carthage Owls going on offense for the first time.
Be first and 10 out at the 25-yard
Murray is your quarterback. That's Xavier Murray. They come trips to the near side, throws, and it's incomplete. Goes a little short.
As intended for number 24, Ben Howell, is incomplete.
So Howell could not get it at his shoe tips, and it goes incomplete. And that'll bring up second down at about 10. Ball at the 25 of the Owls. Murray will go shotgun. They'll go 4 near side. Kind of almost like a stack. Empty backfield, and looks like Gordonsville jumped offside.
Before the snap.
So offside against the Tigers. That'll cost them 5, and that'll put them at the 30. That'll bring up second down and 5. Now they'll go, looks like to the, we got one lone back. Takes the handoff, past the 30 down to about the 33. It's a gain of 3, and on the carry was Gibbs. So Gibbs on the carry. Gibbs will get 3. That'll bring up third down and 2 at the 33. Clock running with 3:50 to go in the first. No score here in this senior championship game at Gordonsville. Murray with Gibbs, the lone back. Now Gibbs will go in motion, empty backfield. Keeper, and he'll be taken down for no gain. Making the tackle is Buckman.
It'll bring up fourth down.
So Murray on the carry, got nothing. It's going to bring up fourth down and 2. Owls looks like, are they going to roll the dice? No, they will not roll the dice. 4th and 2, they have elected to punt. Now I think in the senior championship, they'll mark it at about the 35, and that's where they will put it. So at the 35, Gordonsville goes back on offense with 3:11 to go here in the first. And there's no score. This is the final game of the day. Going under center is Miller. As they start out in the I, gives it to Gaspar, and Gaspar is hit maybe a yard, and that's about all. So a gain of 1. It'll be second down and 9. 2:15 counting to go in the first. They started at 9 o'clock with consolation games. Now we're on the championship games. Gaspar looks like he's going to take it. He takes the snap, trying to stretch it out. And he is going to be taken down at the 37. Gaspar maybe about a yard, and that's about it. So it's going to be third down and about 8. Third down and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Third down and about 8.
And hard to believe that the postseason in high school is starting. It started on Friday night on November the 6th. Gaspar will take the direct snap on third down and 8 at the 37. Gaspar, now he'll throw, throws it up, and it's caught, but short of the first down, but a heck of a catch there. That's by Agee.
44-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down and about 1.
So Agee on the catch. He gets about 7 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 1 at the 44. Shotgun formation. Now Gaspar goes under center. Gaspar will take it. Does Gaspar have it? He got a favorable spot. He stretched it out to the 45. Is it enough? It is. So Gaspar just stretches out to get the first down. Now you've got Wilson in the game. Wilson will go left of Gaspar. Gaspar will take the direct snap. Agee goes in motion. Gaspar, and taken down for no gain on the play.
Direct snap, coming up to make the stop with number 18, Caden Mason.
And that could be the last play of the first quarter. And more than likely will be. Final seconds countdown, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is the end of the first quarter. Your score here in Gordonsville in this senior championship game is Gordonsville nothing, Carthage nothing. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're watching Youth Football Championship on DTC Sports.
A connected nation is a stronger nation, a better nation.
We make a difference where we live.
What we're doing is just as important as water, sewer, roads.
And some of the most costly to serve deserve just as much access to broadband and communication as people in urban areas.
It's really become for us a way to attract and retain businesses.
Pella Corporation, they were looking to expand. And in the end, they really decided that Sioux Center was a place to be because they could have the broadband connectivity, and that in turn created 400 jobs.
Our farmers feed the world, and the farmers and the tractors are becoming computers in and of themselves, and access to broadband is becoming even more and more important to them.
As we build the fiber-based networks, what we believe we're doing is laying the foundation for many new innovations to come. We think the future just holds promise.
Back at Gordonsville as we get ready to start the second quarter. Back under center goes Miller. Second down and 10 from their own 45. Give to Gaspar. Gaspar to the 48, and that's about it. That's where they're going to stop his momentum. So Gaspar will get 3. That'll bring up third down and about 7, and we've got a player down for the Owls. Back at the 43-yard line. Can't make out who it is from this distance. Not sure what happened to him. Don't know if he had. But they're taking a look at him now. They're gonna help him up and get him off of the field. That is Caden Mason. So Mason will go off the field under his own power. Might have got hit. Maybe in the head or something. So they'll wind the clock. It's third down and 7 coming up for Gordonsville. So Gordonsville will come to the line. It'll be Miller under center. I formation with one receiver to the near side. And we have a whistle and a timeout call by Gordonsville before the play could get off. 7:18 to go here in the first half. No score here at Gordonsville High School in the senior championship game. This is Youth Football Championships on DTC Sports.
Rural Tennesseans deserve the same gigabit fiber internet speeds that the world's greatest cities have. If you want blazing fast internet in your neighborhood, go to dtcfiber.net. With just one visit to dtcfiber.net, you can show your interest in DTC Fiber, track our progress near you, and even invite neighbors to sign up.
Join us on a revolution to download faster and stream better. Learn more at dtcfiber.net.
Back at Gordonsville Tigers here in the senior championship game facing a 3rd down and 7. They're at their own 48-yard line. Gaspar along with Langford. 3rd down. Back to pass, throws, caught by Agee at the 46. Pass is good for 6 yards, short of the first down.
About a yard short of the first down. They'll bring up 4th down.
So Agee with a couple of catches for 13 yards. It's going to be 4th down, less than a yard. Gordonsville obviously going to go for it. Miller is going to set up. Miller under center. Gaspar is gotten in the backfield, and it's going to be a turnover on downs as Gaspar will get nothing out of it. And the Owls hold, and it's a turnover on downs. Owls take over at their own 46-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 with the game still scoreless here at Gordonsville. .6:31 to play in the game. Owls got good penetration up the line. Gaspar trying that left side. There was nothing there.
47-yard line.
They'll go to the shotgun. Murray throws deep, and it's incomplete.
Is incomplete.
So Murray with his first pass goes incomplete, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Oh, we have a penalty flag.
It was intended for number 21, Cole Hackett.
And it's going to be against Gordonsville. It's a hold, and it's a 1st down. So holding against Gordonsville gives a 1st down to the Owls at the Gordonsville 44-yard line.
1st down for the Owls at the 44.
Murray will stay in the shotgun. Hands it off and a throw down for practically no gain.
Gibbs on the carry as he tackled by Dalton Beckman.
That was Gibbs on the carry. Gibbs gets nothing out of it. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Almost 10.
Buckman with a throw down, and it's 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. Murray at quarterback cuts it back and staying on his feet. Not until he gets to the 40. They'll say he gets to the 39. So good gain for Murray on that play as Murray will pick up 5 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd down at about 5. Cole Hackett getting up, limping for Smith County. And it looks like he's kind of favoring his right leg a little bit. So wanting to stay in the game as you're kind of holding him up. And Hackett will go hobbling to the near side. It's 3rd down and 5. Murray in the shotgun. And I think Gordonsville came offside.
Offside against the Tigers.
So offside against Gordonsville. That 5 yards should put them close to a 1st down. And it is the case. Another 1st down for Carthage as they're at Gordonsville's 34-yard line. Second penalty that's given the Owls a fresh set of downs. 4:15 counting to go in the first half. Gibbs your lone back. Murray will give to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle, cuts it out to the 30, to the 25, and tackled out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 14 for Gibbs on that play. And it'll be 1st and 10. Owls at Gordonsville's 20-yard line. Clock stopped with 4:35 to go in the first half. No score, but the Owls now in the red zone. Gibbs once again. The lone back. Flanked is Barnes. Murray gives it to Gibbs. He slips and falls. And he'll go to the 22, so he'll lose 2 on that play. It'll be second down and about 12. 4:15 and counting. Go here in the first half. Gordonsville defense trying to hold. Owls have second down and 12. Murray in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the near side. Gives to Gibbs. Gibbs shakes one tackler and manages to get a yard back to the 21. So it's a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 11 from the Gordonsville 21-yard line. 3.5 to play in the first half. Once again, no score between Gordonsville and Smith County here in this championship game. Smith County will come to the line. And Murray will go shotgun. Gibbs moves out. Pass from Murray. He's got a man open. It's incomplete. Agee breaks it up. The pass goes incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 11. So 4th down and 11. They got to get, the Owls have to get to the 10-yard line to keep this drive going. They're 21 away from a touchdown. Clock stopped with 3:05 to go in the first half. They'll come 4 receivers to the near side. Empty backfield for Murray in the shotgun. Back to passes Murray. Murray going to throw the other way, and it is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Hackett. He could not hold it. It would have been a touchdown, but he could not pull it in. And it's going to be a turnover on downs, as it's going to be the Tigers taking over at their own 21-yard line. Well, the Tigers dodged a bullet there. As Hackett, they had 4 receivers near side. Hackett was set up, solely on the other way. They went the other way. Hackett had one-on-one coverage, and he beat his man. He could not haul it in. If he did, it would have been 6. Gaspar in the shotgun. Gaspar spins, trying to cut it outside, and Gaspar will be taken down. He'll lose 2 on that play.
Got behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's going to be second down and about 12. As Gaspar was taken down back at the 19-yard line. Approaching 2.5 to go in the first half. Still no score between Smith County and Gordonsville. Now here comes Wilson. Aiden Wilson. Relaying the play in. Now Wilson will go into the shotgun. No, excuse me. It's going to be Wilson to the right of Gaspar. Gaspar will take it. Agee goes in motion. Gaspar gets to about the 20, so he'll get a yard of that 2 that he lost. A timeout called by Smith County. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. There's 1:56 to go in the first half. No score here at Gordonsville in this senior championship game. You're watching Youth Football Championship action on DTC Sports.
You've made a smart choice. DTC Communications. Everything you need to stay in touch is in your hands. Like a selection of home phone calling plans that fit your family's needs. With available cool calling features, plus the convenience and reliability you expect from your home phone. And all our services are backed by a tech-savvy local team of customer service professionals. Learn more about current offers and our latest products. Visit dtccom.net today.
Back at Gordonsville in the senior championship game. 3rd down and 11. Gordonsville at their own 20-yard line.
3rd down and 11.
Gaspar will go shotgun. He's got Wilson to his right. Agee goes in motion. High snap, but Gaspar gets it. Rolls to the near side. He'll throw. Looking for Agee. It's broken up, incomplete.
Gaspar's pass intended for Agee is incomplete. Broken up by Tyler Jones.
So Gaspar's pass is knocked down. It's going to be 4th down and 11, and it's going to be the Tigers going to punt it. So the official will mark it near midfield. I always mark it 30 yards from the line of scrimmage, so good field position for Carthage to start their drive with a 1:49 to play in the first half. And let's see if the Owls can get something on the board. Remember, the Owls, they won the toss, and they deferred to the second half, so they're going to get the ball to start the second half. Miller hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs trying that right side, taken out by Buckman for no gain.
He's tackled by Beckman.
Or excuse me, Beckman was the tackler on that play. 2nd down and 10 as the clock runs. Minute 20 and counting to go in the first half. Murray in the shotgun. Murray hands off to Gibbs. Gibbs had problems handling it, and he managed to get a yard out of it. Looked like he was going to be taken down for a loss, but he slipped a tackler. And now it's 3rd down and 9, as now we're under a minute to play in the first half.
3rd down and 9.
They come to the line once again. Gibbs lined up behind Murray. Murray in the shotgun. Now they have backs each side of Murray. Murray back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He throws downfield. He's got a man. It's incomplete.
Murray's pass is incomplete.
Trying to hit Gibbs going down the sideline, but Murray's pass goes incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 9. Clock stop with 22.9 to go here in the first half. They're going to call it 4th down and 9 from the 49-yard line. And let's see what the Owls are going to do. Will the Owls punt it, or will they go for it? And they want to talk it over. They'll take a timeout. 22.9 to go in the first half. No score between the Owls and the Tigers. Back in a moment. This is Youth Football Championship action on DTC Sports.
With the whole family online these days, speed matters. Good thing DTC has the internet speed it takes to keep everyone happy. in the den with a tablet, streaming a movie in HD, on the home office computer, and using Wi-Fi on a smartphone instead of using up your data plan. It can all happen at once with no waiting. Speed matters. Call or visit any DTC office to upgrade your internet speed today.
Back at Gordonsville, so the Owls elect to punt instead of going for it on 4th down. It was going to be 4th down and 9, but it wound up being 4th down and 10. So the Owls elected not to go for it. So with 22.9, we'll see what the Tigers can do with these seconds remaining. Pitch goes to Gaspar. Gaspar was going to try a halfback pass, and he is taken down in the back, and we have got a flag as Gaspar goes down as he was bent backwards, and he is down on the field, and he is in some obvious pain. Personal foul, horse collar called against the Owls on that tackle on Gaspar. I don't know if the kid fell on his leg or what, but Gaspar was all bent back as he was taken down by the back of the jersey right around the neck area. And Gaspar right now shaking up on the field. They're gonna mark it off from the. So Gaspar is going to take a 6-yard loss on that one, but they're going to add 15. And it's going to leave it short of the first down. It's going to be 1st down and 1. So Gaspar will have to come out. He was wanting to go back to the huddle. So he's going to have to come out at least for one play. Seems to be okay. So Gaspar will come out for at least one play. The indication is personal foul, horse collar called against the Owls. 6-yard loss for Gaspar. Add the 15, makes it 1st down, and they're going to call it 1st and 10. I'm going to say it's an automatic 1st down. Handoff, fumble, but I think it's still on the ground. I thought Johnson had got it back, and I think the Owls have it, and they do. Second turnover for Gordonsville, and now the Owls with 10.8 to go in the first half. They'll have the ball. Johnson didn't take it cleanly, and I thought it bounced back up into him, but it must have bounced off of him. So at the 30-yard line, Owls have a chance for maybe one play here with 10 seconds, one, possibly two. They're going to go 4 receivers far side. Hackett is near side. I don't know if they're going to go. They're going to try that pass like they did on 4th down earlier. Empty backfield. Murray back to pass. He's going to do it. Coming back to Hackett the other way. This time he's got him. 10-5, and he is down at about the 5-yard line. So Murray completes his pass to Hackett. And they mark him at about the 5. It is a 25-yard completion. It'll be 1st and goal at the 5. There is 2.7 left in the first half. So the Owls, who will get the ball to start the second half, they have a chance to tack on a score and then get the ball to start the second half and possibly go up 2. But we're going to see if the Gordonsville defense can hold, or can the Owls put some points on the board here in the last 2.7 of this first half. So here we go. 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They have a new guy taking the snap. It's going to be an in around to Hackett. Hackett going to run it in. Did he make it? Yes. Touchdown. Gaines flipped it to Hackett, who was coming around. And Hackett takes it in for a touchdown as the time expires here in the first half. So Hackett with a 5-yard touchdown run. And they have a chance for a 2-point conversion to end this first half.
From 5 yards out.
Gaines, your quarterback. Gaines will take it. They'll try it again. This time it's a pass, and it is caught. Same play, but this time Hackett on a pass. The pass is complete to Howell. So Hackett to Howell makes it 8-0 as we have reached halftime here at Gordonsville High School. We'll take a break. We'll come back with halftime stats. You're watching Youth Football Championship action on DTC Sports.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your DTC TV package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with DTC TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit DTC to learn more.
It's halftime here at Gordonsville High School in the senior championship game as Carthage has just scored with no time left, and they lead it here 8-0 at the half. It looked like it was going to be scoreless going into the half, but Gordonsville turned it over at the 30, and Carthage was able to, in 2 plays, to get a score. And that only score was Hackett with a 5-yard touchdown run, and then Hackett to Howell for a 2-point conversion, and that made it 8-0, and that's your score here at the half. 2 turnovers so far for Gordonsville. Gordonsville has 4 penalties for 25 yards, 3 penalties for 40 yards, and that is against Carthage. Take a look at some Gordonsville numbers. Gaspar has 13 carries for -1. Langford has 1 carry for 8. Total rushing yards is 7. In the passing department, Miller is 0 for 4 passing. Gaspar is 2 for 2 passing, 2 for 3 passing for 13 yards. Agee has both catches, 2 catches for 13. Total yards is 20 for Gordonsville. For Carthage, Gibbs has 7 carries for 17 yards. Murray has 2 carries for 5. And the total rushing is 22. Murray is 1 for 4 passing for 25. Hackett has a 25-yard reception. And the total offense for Carthage with actually the 22 and the 25 makes it 47. So 47 yards total offense for Carthage. Carthage leads at 8-0 here at the half. We'll come back with second half action in just a moment. You're watching Youth Football Championship action on DTC Sports.
Even if you're not a gadget person, DTC TV with an HD DVR can change the way you watch TV.
I'm amazed how easy it is to use.
Our handy guide makes it simple to find, record, and play shows on your schedule.
Now I watch what I want, when I want, and never miss my favorite shows.
Contact DTC to learn more about how an HD DVR gives you more value from your TV service.
Back at Gordonsville High School as we get ready to start the second half. Carthage had won the toss. They deferred. They scored just before they scored right at the end of the first half. So they get the ball. They lead it 8-0. See what they can do on their first possession. Murray in the shotgun. Murray goes option, pitches it to Gibbs. We have a flag. Cut back. And he'll get some good yardage out of it, but I'm sure this is going to be coming back, and it is. Holding is called against Carthage. 5th penalty of the game, and they're going to back it up from the spot of the foul.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Moves the ball back to the 18.
So it's going to be Murray credited with a 2-yard loss. So it's still going to be first down, but it's going to be first down and 22. So first and 22. Shotgun formation, handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs fighting for yardage, gets close to the 20. They're going to say that Gibbs is only going to get a yard out of it. So it's going to be second down and about 21. Ball at the 19-yard line. Senior championship game here at Gordonsville, the final game of the day. They have had consolation games and championship games. The flag championship, the junior championship were played earlier, as well as the consolation games this morning. Handoff to Gibbs, and Gibbs slips and falls. And they're going to say he lost back to the 16-yard line. So Gibbs loses 3, and it's going to be third down and about 24.
It'll be third down.
So Gordonsville's defense going to try and hold them. Gordonsville going to try and get the ball back. If they don't get any yardage here, Gordonsville's going to get good field position. 2 receivers to the near side. Murray, shotgun now, sends his man in motion. Pass downfield, knocked away, incomplete. Agee breaks it up. They try to hit Jones. And pass goes incomplete. And it's going to bring up fourth down. It'll be fourth down and 24. Obviously, I think Carthage is going to punt this one, and they are. So if they punt it, Gordonsville should get it in owl territory. Let's see where they mark it. The referee is going to stop at about the 45-yard line. So it's going to be at the 45 of Carthage. Good field position for Gordonsville to start their first drive of the second half. 6:03 to go in the third. Gordonsville trailing 8-0. Carthage scored on the last play of the first half. Shotgun, Gaspar, it's over his head, and it's on the field. Who's got the ball? I think Carthage has got it, and they do. Third turnover for Gordonsville. Not Gaspar's fault as that ball goes over his head. And now the Owls get the ball back. So at the 44 of Gordonsville, it'll be the Owls going back on offense. Here comes Murray out on the field. Clock at 5:55 to play in the third quarter. Murray will go shotgun. Murray looking. Here comes the pressure, and he'll be taken down back of the 48. So Murray takes a sack. Back of the 47. He's going to lose 3 on the play. And it's going to be second down and 13. For Murray now, that puts him back at 0. So second down and 13. Ball at the 47 of Gordonsville. Gordonsville defense trying to trying to hold him off. Murray hands it to Gibbs. Gibbs trying that left side, and here comes the pursuit. And it's Beckman. No gain on the play as Gibbs goes down for no gain. And it's going to be third down and long. It's third down and 13. Clock running, 4:44 and counting to go in the third quarter, 8-0 Carthage. Here's Murray, pitch option, goes to Gibbs. He lost it, and it's going to be Gordonsville's ball. First turnover for Carthage as the pitch went a little behind Gibbs, and Gordonsville gets the ball back. So Gordonsville will get the ball back, and they will start at the Owls' 48-yard line.
First and 10 Tigers at the 48-yard line.
Clock at 4:13 to go in the third. Here comes Murray back in the game. And it's Murray under center. Murray gives it to Gaspar. Gaspar rush, and he is down back at the 49. Gaspar will lose 3. It's going to be second down and 13. Both defenses playing well. Miller's got the play. Here he comes back. Coming out is Wilson for Gordonsville. 3.5 to play in the third. Carthage with the only score, and it came at the end of the first half. They lead at 8-0. Second down and 13. Shotgun for Miller. He's got Gaspar behind him. Now Gaspar goes in motion, empty backfield. Back to pass. Throws out in the flat, and it's incomplete. Trying to hit Gaspar on the near side. So Miller's pass goes incomplete. It's going to be third down at about 13. .320 to play. Here in just a minute, we'll recap all the action from today. They come to the line. Gaspar, the lone back. Miller in the shotgun. Gaspar goes in motion. Back to pass. Miller goes left side, and he'll be hit at about the 46-yard line.
He's out of bounds near the 47-yard line. That's a late hit.
So Miller will pick up, it appears to be 4 on the play. And it's going to be fourth down. And the Tigers will punt it. So they'll mark it from the 47, so that should put the Owls at about the 17-yard line. So the Owls defense holds after turning the ball over. So they're actually going to mark it at the 20. So Carthage starts at their 20-yard line with 2:57 to play here in the third quarter. Carthage with the ball leading 8-0. Murray will go shotgun. He's got Hackett to the far side.
First and 10 Owls at the 20-yard line.
Barnes is flanked. Murray shotgun. Murray. Pitch to Agee. And Agee is going to go backwards. It's going to be a loss of 4 for Agee on that play. Excuse me, actually, that was Gibbs and not Agee. So a loss of 4.
Bring up second down and about 15.
It'll be second down and about 14. Coming up for the Owls. 2:18 and counting to go in the third. Now 2 receivers to the near side. Murray. Hands off. And that's Gibbs. And Gibbs gets a couple back after losing 4. And that's going to bring up third down and about 12. As now we're less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
It'll be third and about 12.
Both defenses playing extremely well, not giving up a lot. And not a lot of big plays except for one. The biggest play that's been in this game was the 25-yard pass from Murray to Hackett that made it first and goal near the end of the first half. That came with about 2.7 to go. Murray in the shotgun. Third down and long. Back to pass. Murray looking. He'll throw downfield. He's got a man wide open, and he dropped it incomplete. Hackett, it went through his hands, and it goes incomplete. That's going to bring up fourth down and extremely long. And it looks like probably they're going to punt it away again. So Gordonsville will take over with 1:13 to go in the third quarter. And they're going to mark it at midfield. So Gordonsville will start at the 50 with yet another chance to try and drive downfield and possibly score and tie with a 2-point conversion. They trail it 8-0. Here they come to the line. Gaspar is going to take the snap. He's got Wilson to his left. Gaspar is in the shotgun. Gaspar looking for room up the middle and gets a couple to the 48.
And off it is to Gaspar inside the midfield strap, maybe a couple of yards.
So at the 48, that'll bring up second down and 8 as we're under a minute to play in the third. This could be the final play of the third quarter. Back to the line they come. Now Miller is back in. He'll have Gaspar set up behind him. Miller in the shotgun. Miller back to pass. Here comes the pressure, and he'll be sacked. He lost the football. It's a fumble, and it's going to be Carthage coming away with it.
And it's recovered by the Owls.
That is the 4th turnover in the game for Gordonsville. And with 30.7 to go in the third, the Owls get the ball in Gordonsville territory at the 47-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10. As the Owls go back on offense. Murray will go shotgun.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to passes Murray. Murray going downfield for his man. He's got him. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. This time Hackett's not going to drop it. Hackett with a 47-yard catch from Murray, and it's a touchdown for Carthage. It comes with 22 seconds to go here in the third. Murray to Hackett from 47 yards out. So it's now 14-0. And now they'll try for 2. Murray will go shotgun. They'll have 2 receivers to the near side. A.G. your lone back, now man in motion. Back to pass. Looking. Throws to A.G. A.G. caught it, and he is in the end zone. So Murray to A.G. for 2. And that now makes the score Carthage 16, Gordonsville nothing. We're back in a moment. This is Youth Football Championship action on DTC Sports.
You know that DTC provides great products and services to your home, and you can get the same great value for your business with DTC Business Solutions. Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world, we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price.
And we do it all with uncompromising service.
Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call DTC Business Solutions today.
Back at Gordonsville, Carthage has just taken a 16-0 lead off of the turnover. Now Gordonsville back on offense. Murray under center pitches it to Gaspar, and he is going nowhere. He lost 10 yards back to the 20-yard line. And that is the end of the third quarter. Your score at the end of 3 here at Gordonsville, Carthage 16, Gordonsville nothing. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment. You're watching Youth Football Championship action on DTC Sports.
A connected nation is a stronger nation, a better nation.
We make a difference where we live.
What we're doing is just as important as water, sewer, roads.
And some of the most costly to serve deserve just as much access to broadband and communication as people in urban areas.
It's really become for us a way to attract and retain businesses.
Pellet Corporation, they were looking to expand. And in the end, they really decided that Sioux Center was a place to be because they could have the broadband connectivity, and that in turn created 400 jobs.
Our farmers feed the world, and the farmers and the tractors are becoming computers in of themselves, and access to broadband is becoming even more and more important to them.
As we build the fiber-based networks, what we believe we're doing is laying the foundation for many new innovations to come. We think the future just holds promise.
Back at Gordonsville as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Gordonsville facing second down and 20 after Gaspar lost 10 on first down. They'll try him again. Didn't get the handoff cleanly. Gaspar gets away from one man but not the other one, and he goes backwards again. They'll make it a 7-yard loss. Back to the 13. That's going to bring up third down and about 27. That Owls defense is just not letting Gaspar have anything going. Gaspar his stats going backwards. He is at minus 23. Murray shotgun. Murray back to pass, throwing downfield's got a man. It's knocked away and it's intercepted. Hackett with the interception back to the 20, cutting across the field, and there's a flag, and that's going to be a blindside right there. Hackett still on his feet. He'll be taken down inside the 10, but that is going to be coming back as on the return, a Smith County player blindsided one of the Gordonsville Tiger players, and that's going to be a penalty called against. And it is a personal foul called against Carthage. So the penalty is at the 12. So Hackett on the return as Miller is intercepted for the second time, and that is the 5th turnover for Gordonsville. They'll back it up to the 25.
25-yard line. It'll be first and 10 out.
And that 15-yard penalty brings it back to the 25, so Carthage going back on offense with 6:55 to play. The ball was knocked away and went right into the hands of Hackett. Hackett on the return. And they'll make it at the 25. Murray hands it off. spinning and not going really anywhere.
Football number 24, Ben Howell.
That's Howell. Howell on the carry.
Got over by number 71, Will Petty.
They'll give Howell 2 to about the 23.
It'll be second down and 9.
Actually, they'll just give 1 on the play. Second down and 9 from the 24. Approaching 6 minutes to play. Murray in the shotgun. He'll put Howell to his left. Back to pass. Throwing down toward the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Hackett again. This time from 24 yards out. So with 6:03 to play in the game, Murray hooks up with Hackett again, this time from 24 yards. And once again, Carthage will go for 2. They now lead it 22-0. Murray in the shotgun. He's got Agee behind him. Now Agee will go in motion. Back to pass. Murray throws, and it is incomplete. So the 2-point try is no good. And with 6:03 to play, your new score is now Carthage 22, Gordonsville nothing. We're back in a moment. You're watching Youth Football Championship action on DTC Sports.
Rural Tennesseans deserve the same gigabit fiber internet speeds that the world's greatest cities have. If you want blazing fast internet in your neighborhood, go to DTCfiber.net. With just one visit to DTCfiber.net, you can show your interest in DTC Fiber, track our progress near you, and even invite neighbors to sign up.
Join us on a revolution to download faster and stream better. Learn more at DTCfiber.net.
Back at Gordonsville, and now the Tigers go on offense, trailing by 3 scores. It's 22-0. Handoff to the fullback, and maybe about a yard, and that's about it. Langford will get a yard to the 21-yard line.
You got maybe a yard.
And it's going to be second down at about 9, and one of the Owls slow to get up. And now he'll come off the field. Second down and 9 for Gordonsville. 5.5 and counting. Murray will go under center. Murray hands it off. New kid in the game, and he gets through the line. Gets from the 25 to about the 28.
Number 21, Brooks Stafford.
And that is Stafford. Stafford will pick up 7, and that's going to bring up third down and about 2. Under 5 minutes to play. Third down and about 2. And it looks like Gordonsville wants a timeout. So 4:35 remaining. It'll be third down and 2 when we come back. 22-0 Carthage. You're watching Youth Football Championship action on DTC Sports.
You've made a smart choice. DTC Communications. Everything you need to stay in touch is in your hands. Like a selection of home phone calling plans that fit your family's needs. With available cool calling features, plus the convenience and reliability you expect from your home phone. And all our services are backed by a tech-savvy local team of customer service professionals. Learn more about current offers and our latest products. Visit dtccom.net today.
Back at Gordonsville. Gordonsville facing 3rd and 2 from their own 38-yard line. Miller will go under center. And he lost the ball. And did Carthage get the ball back? No, they say Gordonsville. So Stafford got the ball back. They only lost maybe about a half a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Still a little over 2 yards to go, and for Gordonsville, you got to go for it. You're approaching 4 minutes remaining. And down 22-0. Gaspar is not in, and Gaspar actually is sitting down at the end of the bench. He was bent back backwards earlier, so they may be tending to him. Of course, he's had a tough night. 4th down. Hands it off, and the ball is on the field, and it is another turnover. And that is turnover number 6 for Gordonsville. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball at the Gordonsville 39-yard line with 3:31 remaining. So Carthage now 3.5 away from clinching the championship. Murray in the shotgun on 1st down. Murray hands it to Gibbs. Gibbs shakes free from some tacklers. Looked like he was going to lose yardage, but he gets to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
So Gibbs will pick up 4 on that one. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Ball just outside the 35-yard line as we approach 3 minutes remaining. So 2nd down and 6. You figure for Carthage, if they're running the ball, 1 first down might do it. Murray staying in the shotgun. Hands it off. Gibbs didn't get it cleanly, and he'll be taken down by Beckman back at the 37. So he'll lose 2. It'll be 3rd down and about 9 from the 38-yard line. And actually, they're going to say Gibbs lost 3 on that one. 2:20 and counting to play. Here comes Murray with the play. We'll go under 2 minutes, so no doubt the Owls, they're going to have 2 chances to try and get a first down, and it may wrap it up. Murray in the shotgun sends a man in motion. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Murray still trying to get away. He does get away. Still running. And after all that running, he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Murray on the scramble, back to the line of scrimmage.
So he scrambled back to the 38-yard line after all that, and it's going to be 4th down and about 9. Clock continues to run. We're at 1:25 to play. So the Owls will go for it. If they get a first down right here, they can pretty much maybe take a knee or run a couple of more plays, and the game will be over. 4th down and 9 from the Gordonsville 39. Pitch. It's going to be a halfback pass, throw downfield, and is caught and out of bounds. Hackett's pass.
The yield is complete. As he run out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
That pass to Howell is caught for 19 yards. The clock is running, and Carthage may take a knee. We'll see what they do, or they'll run one more play And Gordonsville, they don't look like they're gonna try and stop it. Of course, they may try and score one more time. Murray in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it out in the half. Caught by Howell. Howell, 15, 10. Still fighting, still fighting. He's going to make it into the end zone for a touchdown. Murray to Howell with 12 seconds to play.
Number 24, Ben Howell on the receiving end. Xavier's Mary.
And that is a 19-yard touchdown pass. So 2 catches for 19 yards for Howell on that drive. And that is touchdown number 4. So with 12.3 left, Howell, they'll try for 2. And he'll take off and run. He'll walk into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So Murray gets the 2, and it's now 30-0.
Carthage 29, Gordonsville 0.
So 12.3 to play for Gordonsville, and one more play. So we'll see what Gordonsville will do. Now they've got 29 on the scoreboard. It actually should be 30. So Carthage with 12 seconds, 12.3 left. And a timeout is called by Carthage. They're going to get some just a timeout just to get some players in. And now they'll talk with their coaches with 12.3 left. About ready to wrap up our coverage, and pretty soon still playoff action going on in football, and basketball will be starting up soon. So be watching DTC Sports, Channel 3 for the latest on that. And once again, they still have 29 on the board. Actually, it should be 30-0. I know one point doesn't make a difference at this stage, but with 12 seconds left, we'll see what kind of offense is Gordonsville going to dial up. They'll have a chance. This is probably one more play, maybe 2 more. So 12 seconds left. Miller will go under center. Miller hands it off, and nowhere to go. Stafford will lose 4 yards, and that's how the game is going to end. Your final score, Carthage 30, Gordonsville nothing. So Carthage with a shutout, and they capture the senior championship for 2020. So congratulations to Carthage, the #1 seeded team. We're going to take a break. We'll wrap up our broadcast in just a moment. You're watching Youth Championship Football on DTC Sports.
With the whole family online these days, speed matters. Good thing DTC has the internet speed it takes to keep everyone happy. In the den with a tablet, streaming a movie in HD, on the home office computer, and using Wi-Fi on a smartphone instead of using up your data plan. It can all happen at once with no waiting. Speed matters. Call or visit any DTC office to upgrade your internet speed today.
Back at Gordonsville High School as we wrap up our coverage, as the final score, Carthage, the #1 seed, shuts out Gordonsville by a score of 30-0. as the Carthage Owls are the 2020 Senior League champions for this year. Take a look at the scoring. Carthage scored just before the half. As a matter of fact, they scored at the end of the first half. It was Hackett with a 5-yard touchdown run. Hackett to Howell with a 2-point conversion. Made it 8-0 at the half. Then with 22 seconds to go in the third, Murray hooked up with Hackett, 47-yard touchdown pass off of a turnover. Murray with a 2-point conversion makes it 16-0. Then the fourth quarter with 6:03 to go. Murray to Hackett with a 24-yard touchdown pass, 2-point try, no good, and that made it 22-0. Then at the end, one more score, 12.3 to play in the game. Murray to Howell, 19-yard touchdown pass. Murray walked in for the 2-point conversion, 30-0, wound up being your final score. 6 turnovers for Gordonsville in the game really hurt them. 1 turnover for Carthage. 4 penalties, 25 yards for Gordonsville, and 5 penalties for 65 yards for Carthage. Take a look at Carthage's numbers. You had Gibbs, 14 carries, 14 yards. Howell had 1 carry for 1 yard. Murray had 5 carries for no yards. Total rushing yards was 15. Murray made it up in the passing department. Murray was 4 for 9, 115 yards, 4 touchdowns in the game. Hackett was 1 for 1 passing for 19. Hackett had 3 catches for 96 yards. Howell had 2 catches for 38. Total passing yards was 134. Total offense 149 for Carthage. For Gordonsville, things went downhill, unfortunately, for them in the second half. Gaspar in the game, he had 18 carries, minus 25 yards. Carthage did not let him get untracked in this game. Langford, 2 carries for 9. He had Stafford, 3 carries for 3. Total rushing yards was minus 13. Miller was 0 for 6 passing. He had a couple of interceptions. Gaspar was 2 for 3 passing for 13 yards. A.G. caught both passes. Total passing yards 13. Total offense for Gordonsville was 0 in the game. So Carthage wins it by a score of 30-0 on Gordonsville. Recapping the Tri-County football action from today in the consolation flag game, it was Carthage 19, Watertown 7. In the junior consolation game, Trousdale 19, Westmoreland nothing. In the consolation senior game, it was Watertown 34, Trousdale 6. In the flag championship game, Trousdale defeated Gordonsville 24-6. In the junior championship game, Gordonsville defeated Carthage 14-6, and just completed, Carthage shuts out Gordonsville in the senior championship game 30-0. We appreciate everyone watching our coverage of the Tri-County Youth Football Championships today on DTC Sports. For my cameraman, Andrew Taylor, I'm Jeff Barnes saying good night from Gordonsville High School.